Excellent. No.
Are we still using Sirenscape?
Probably. To my knowledge, we are at least. Okay, chat box is now working. No more complaints. And I need to figure out a way to get Streamlabs to operate properly with 14 because it just likes to break every time I'm playing that.
Okay.
Properties.
Hello.
I'm gonna try something real quick. Let me add a let me see if I can get the thing to capture.
Alright. I'll head back then. Never mind my leveling roulette then.
My bad.
Remove that.
Okay.
Okay, the game capture's working. Let's move this down so it's not in the way of
First
the
thing I
bar.
need to do is turn
Okay.
my voice for. Oh wait. Okay. So what's the point in this if it's not going to work?
What's this?
Okay, so I have a wavelength which is supposed to turn off and alter the sounds of things through my stream, but it doesn't.
Weird. Did you have a problem with it before?
I mean, yeah, kinda. I just don't understand. Like, it seems it's like it's supposed to function this way, but it doesn't for some reason. It's just irritating.
No. Technical difficulties on the first game are never a horrible thing. I mean, kind of implied.
Let's get him out of the way straight away.
Lazy, thanks for the follow. Or V, I should say. Why were you not follow? You some bitch.
Oh.
D&D.
Yeah, he is rude.
Who's rude?
One of my Palace teammates, one of the folks I play 14 with, just wasn't following me.
Oh. Has everyone got their Sirenscape up as well, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second then.
Hey, Kagi.
Hey, bada bing.
What's up, buddy?
Just vibing.
Okay, so up, thanks. That would be a gifted sub from Bubbly. Thank you very much. Oh, right. I need to set up channel points.
Yeah, I already have mine up. Speaking of which, the one thing I do need to do is start my goals. By the way, you guys are free to use my channel point system as well to help yourselves.
Channel points. Okay, time to turn things off and turn things on.
You have to use my one, not your one.
What do you mean?
You're not allowed to use infinite points to use.
Oh, no. I know. Okay, so we're turning off the usual stuff, folks. No marbles, none of that, and we're going to activate the D&D stuff.
Siren. Escape online player. Yeah.
Long rest, inspiration. And we'll keep hydrate on there just because I know how much everybody likes to make me do it. Okay, I gotta turn that up.
Whole thing's just gone messed up.
Yeah, I think I was hearing it twice.
Yeah, like I pushed it, then I stopped it, and then I continued it anyway, but it apparently decided to play it twice instead. Because apparently when you stop it, it fades out a little bit, but if it doesn't finish fading out, it continues to... It just puts it back up and continues to play.
Why can't I select my character?
You should be able to.
Well, it seems to be... Oh, no, mind. I think it's let me do it now. Oh, maybe not. There we go. I've selected it.
Oh, excuse me.
Have been started.
Ew, I don't like the way that chat box text is looking.
You can unlock it and resize it.
There
by
we go.
right-clicking.
Oh no, I had it set to old school and it looked like something off fucking Apple.
Enough.
Oh, cool. I got an upgrade to my base walking speed. True, but still. By the way, if anybody are we supposed to be listening to this?
Although each town has resolved to appease the Frost Maiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from Winter's fury seems forthcoming.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to listen to this. I'll be reading it out later anyway.
Oh, okay.
10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle and,
viewers.
in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, lighted element.
I gotta turn this down, I can't hear you.
I better?
Oh, you got a multi-stream setup. Cool. Alright, folks. So, if you're interested, we do have a Irem has set up a multi-stream. So, yeah, we'll be, if you want to watch all players, you can, or if you want to watch the players in the DM, you can do that. And you can also access your channel points. So I will be putting a link to that in the chat if you want to watch both streams.
Okay, so I'm going to move over to my next thing. I'm going to start talking.
Alright, just tell me when to shut up then.
Well, this seems to be working. Just make sure that I actually... Okay, so my microphone should be working, sound effects should be working. There should be a wavelength which does your voice, so you should be able to be heard over. So anyway, hello everyone, welcome to the first of our sessions of Final Fantasy D&D Icewind Dale. I'm actually using the Icewind Dale module. And so we're going to be playing through that, but we have made severe home rule to change basically all of the races and many of the classes to more of a Final Fantasy style. So if anyone is in here expecting like full D&D, like purely by the book, then you're going to be disappointed. Hello everyone. So we're playing with Sawyer, obviously, for on Sawyer's side, who's probably the only one sitting here right now, because I don't know how many people are in mine yet. We also have Kagi, Smidmeister, and Eli are going to be the players. So, if everyone's ready, I will just happily start, unless anyone has anything they want to talk about. Or
Did you want us to introduce our characters to the audience?
Oh, that'll happen sometime during my speeches.
Oh, okay. Well then, my bad. Was just trying to be considerate.
So, I'll tell you what. The first thing we can do is I want everyone to roll on this table. Uh-huh.
The rumors?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't know why it came up in that thing. Okay. Really?
All right then.
2 10s in a row.
I guess this is the reason. This is the why you two are in this town. I might actually have you two re-roll on that one.
50s, bitch.
Because, to be perfectly honest, that information is already something you know. This one is one that Kenji will know. So if you want to just note that down somewhere.
All right, let me get a notepad. Hang on.
And Eli, I'm just waiting for you to do it too.
Oh, I didn't make note of it. That's
Which
strange.
one are we taking note of?
The ones that you rolled, but I actually want you,
Wow.
you, Stoyo, and Kagi to re-roll because you already know that Tourmaline's the gem mine's been closed. That's the reason you're here.
We all rolled
You've
10.
been living here. Everyone knows that.
The
So, yeah,
dreaded
if you just-
white moose.
Do you want me to roll again too?
No. Did you get Tourmaline?
I got 10 as well.
She got a 10 as well.
Yeah, so I want you to re-roll if you got Tourmaline.
Got 9 next best.
Okay, cool. So you just throw that in there. In the meantime, I'm just going to I have to start with the cold open. So I'm just going to read this first bit, which is kind of like an introduction into the game itself. So,
All right.
Icewind Dale has been trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous, and the land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Auril, the Frost Maiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in the scattering of settlements known as ten towns. The drop-off in caravans coming from the south and travel between settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frost Maiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from the winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourselves, 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle and, in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leaves one's mark on this frigid, blighted land. So, that's that kind of information. Yeah?
I'm sitting here reading these things you rolled, and like you got Speaker Matthews closed one of the mines. They caught an evil wizard, and then you got to beware the dreaded white moose.
The white moose.
The white moose.
Oh no.
I just wanted to point that out.
There's an evil wizard who's killed some adventurers.
All right, Egan, thanks.
The mine has been shut down for monsters. White moose. My immediate thought was her scene from Elder Scrolls. Okay, so you've all lived in the town of Tourmaline for the better part of 2 years, maybe even more, but especially since the start of this endless winter. Founded by Caltrite settlers who appreciate beauty, the town is widely regarded as the most picturesque town in Icewind Dale, spreading out from the shore of Muir Dualden and bordered on the north and west by tall pines. Its buildings incorporate carvings of wizards, homunculi, tigers, and smiling djinn. For most visitors, the enchantment of the town is dispelled as soon as they feel the icy claws and teeth of the cold wind sweeping down from the north, shearing through their layers of clothing. Tourmaline was built in the path of this dreadful gale, which continues well past the town to harry fishers on the southern half of the lake. In addition to fishers, shipbuilders, and scrimshanders, Tourmaline is home to miners who harvest gemstones from a cavern complex set into a low hill north and east of the settlement. Their efforts are hampered by creatures from the Underdark that occasionally find their way up into the mine. Whenever such creatures are discovered, the townsfolk wait until a band of sellswords or adventurers can be hired to clear it out. The past couple of weeks have been no different, as a recent evacuation of workers from one of the mines, having been supposedly overrun by kobolds. With No new sellswords in sight. The four of you have banded together to form a party to deal with the kobold investigation, and have been invited by the appointed speaker, Orus Matthew, a large Rogadan man, to the East Side Inn to discuss payment and perhaps any additional aid the town may offer you. So we'll start with this one. So a black-haired
whoops.
Mikate. What's that? What
Never
happened?
mind,
What did
never
you
mind. I fixed it. I fixed it.
Zero
I
exploded.
was trying to change my color because everybody's black right now.
do? You're changing the color of your dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little icon at the top right. That's
Oh, it's a
colours.
paint. It's a paint palette.
Yeah, it's a paint palette, and you can just click on that and adjust your color accordingly. I've changed mine to red.
I'll go green then.
I'm going orange because that's like the most awesome color. And we'll have
I'll go
black.
green.
We'll have black numbers on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't open my fridge all the way because I have removed things too close to it.
Well,
Got it.
I'm the white mage, so naturally I need to be as green as nature.
I guess
Fair
on the
enough.
rogues I just stay black.
It's a little.
Okay, so I shall proceed again. So a black-haired Mikate, covered in bulky clothing and armor, trudges through the deep snow in a particularly unpleasant storm. A unique weapon rests on his person, shaped like a blade, but also like a gun. Glancing glances from the few people outside during this small blizzard. Sawyer, you stand before what looks like separate houses, but you know well is actually a singular structure with rooms connected by underground passages. This is the East Side. Would you care to describe your character and his actions?
Okay, so I am playing Ryan, a black-haired Makote with a red left eye and an orange right eye. It's going to sound familiar to some people. He's a gunbreaker. I've specialized specifically in gunblades and tanking, kinda, and beating things up, apparently. If our test run was any indication. As for his actions, you said he has just arrived here, yes?
Yep, you're outside in the storm. It's kind of like a small blizzard that's currently wafting through the town itself. You're outside spotting.
Blizzards are not great, so probably going to try to find the closest campfire and warm up a bit.
You don't want to enter the East Side, which is where you've been invited to, which is...
Well, no, you enter, but you've been in a blizzard walking. You kind of want to warm up a bit first, don't you?
Oh, right. So you enter the... So you've gone into the East Side, and you're looking basically for the nearby fire.
Yeah, looking for the nearby
okay.
fire to warm up.
Okay, so as you come into the warmth of the inn's main room, you see a single table with a few chairs off to the west of the entrance. You see a Lalafell face down on the table with several pints of ale, most of which have already been drained, beside them. They're, for the most part, seemingly passed out drunk. Before the counter is a young Midlander woman going about her daily chores. She is singing a song quietly to herself. To the east of the door are two comfortable-looking chairs before a crackling orange warmth of a fireplace. Within one seat is a man you are well accustomed to. A Vera male sits with a bow leaned against the side of the chair from the floor. You're unsure if he is reading a book or analyzing something from the angle. Smid, your character arrived some time ago. Would you mind describing him and what he may be doing? Meanwhile, Sawyer, you take a seat beside him in the other adjacent
Oh, I don't
chair.
I don't get to get a mug of ale and knock the Lalafell off his stool.
So my character is a Viera, and he's got white hair, blue eyes, and loves hunting. Basically, is his main thing. He just loves chasing down the biggest prey they can find. At the moment, he's stood there, looking at some pelt that is currently collected, and he's just folding it up neatly to put into a pouch.
Cool.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna wait and see if anybody interacts first.
Fair enough. I shall proceed though to get everyone involved first, if that's okay. Not long after Sawyer walks into the inn, well, not Sawyer, Ryan. Ryan is how you pronounce
Yes.
it, right?
Ryan.
Okay. Right. So, because I thought it was like rain at first. 'Cause
Everybody
I was
does.
confused.
Everybody knows I spell my name.
Ryan.
Everybody knows I spell my name's weird, but pronounce
fair
them even
enough.
weirder.
So, not long after Ryan walks into the inn, the door opens a second time, letting some of the cold inside. a rather tall Rogadin male steps in, draped in cold winter gear and clutching a staff, the base covered in snow, along with his heavy boots. He has to duck his head in. He has to duck his head to get into the door before it closes once more. Kagi, would you mind describing your character?
Hello, lads and lasses. My name is Mated Wolf Braveson. However, everyone knows that name is exceptionally long, so you can call me Matey. I'm going to be the white mage of the group, and you're probably thinking, you know what? I'm the largest fella in the lot. Why aren't I the tank? Well, that defensive young fellow there with the heterochromia is the one who's going to be taking the blows for me. I'll be your healer for today.
Excellent.
Neat.
Gotta get into my Rogan self, like, gotta get down my funky self.
No, it was good. I like it.
That's great. Okay, so as each of you wait for the speaker to make his appearance, the door opens a third time, and a small Mikute woman enters, shaking off the collected snow from her fairly fancier-looking winter clothes as she adapts to the warmth and peers around the room. Eli, could you describe your character?
Okay, well, my character's a Mikote rogue. He's obsessed with shiny things and can't turn a good job down. So she's here to kind of join the team. So she's going to cautiously approach the table and take a seat.
Okay, so you take a seat at the table. Okay. So the four of you have met over the many years of living in this small town, so you know certain aspects about each other. You spend maybe another 5 minutes waiting for the speaker without a sign. What would you like to do?
Well, as much as I'd like to keep one back, I think it's probably a bit necessary that I prepare myself accordingly. I give a greeting to the usual lot. I go, hello. You probably don't remember me from probably a few months ago. I was here recently as an anthropologist. You might be wondering what's an anthropologist doing here. Well, it's quite simple. I'm researching what the hell is going on with this society and why the fuck it's all so topsy-turvy.
Have you found out why it's so cold yet? Always
No,
so
but
cold.
As soon as I find the snowy bit who's causing it, I'm going to crash her teeth in.
Behind me, obviously.
Well, let me know if you need like a hand, crushing some teeth in.
I don't know. We're going to clearly do this together. I mean, when don't we ever work together?
Well, true.
That is the natural occasion. Yes, it is quite often suicide to go out there alone.
I believe we've done pretty well as a team for a while now. I dare say this is something we could tackle easily.
Yeah, it's quite tough.
Maybe not easily, but still. It might be easy for the big guy, but not for the rest of us small folk.
No, don't put this on me. Don't be sizist.
I'm not being sizist. It is clearly you could tackle something better than I could.
No! You are clearly more durable.
Speak for yourself. I can take anything down. Just point me in the direction, and I can sneak behind them and take him down with 2 strikes.
See?
Well,
embrace your ego.
It's your ego.
Ego has no place on the battlefield.
It is when you're self-aware.
Holy shit.
Very well. So it seems the speaker has decided not to show himself. Shall we go look for him?
I mean, we could wait a while and drink a few more.
We could also go ask the barmaid if she knows.
Well, actually, this is something I'm wondering. We're dealing with these kobolds, right?
To my knowledge.
All right. This is something I gotta ask. So, I want to go over to the barmaid and I want to go, love. Right, I got a bit of a question here. So, these kobolds, how long have they been here, and where the hell did they come from?
She, as you approach, she's almost a little startled, mainly because of your presence is just kind of a little overbearing because of your size. She's kind of taken aback a little bit. She's like, "Oh, are you the one who's here to see the speaker?"
Yes, that is Az.
Oh, Well, if you'll just give me a moment, he's actually in one of our rooms. I would go and collect him, and I'll bring him back. And she then politely weaves around you and heads to the top right hand side of the tavern, where she gets to this kind of trapdoor and lifts it up and descends down a ladder, and then the trapdoor kind of closes after her.
I have a distinct feeling there is going to be a lot of racism here.
Ryan leans into his friends. I didn't think the speaker was that kind of guy.
And what kind of guy is that?
You know, shady, in an inn. It's kind of obvious.
Well, I mean, it's a cliche. Sure, it's a cliche, but you know what? It's a classic cliche. It's one you can really trust in.
I mean, speakers need to be loved too, I suppose.
Yeah, that is also a thing.
As
My
you're
heads were going in
talking,
completely different directions.
My friends, I have missed you greatly.
as you finish, as you continue your conversation, the trapdoor clicks open once more, and the barmaid returns. Her name is Marta, and behind her climbs out of the trapdoor as well another large Rogadon, and he makes his way over after adjusting himself. He's
Called
like,
it.
Hello, I've
Finally.
been waiting for you. You're here for the job with the mines, yes? We had a discussion via letters.
Correct.
Yes.
Aye.
Okay, so the gist of what is happening is a group of kobolds have crept into one of our mines a few days ago. They entered through the surface and forced our miners to abandon their jobs. No one was killed, but the kobolds are too dangerous for the miners to deal with. One of our miners went missing a few days before the kobolds showed up, which has caused a little bit of paranoia with the other miners, suggesting that there might be another monster that has rose from the Underdark, although it's entirely possible the sudden encroach of the kobolds caused him to fall down the shaft. Since we have not found it, since we have not really seen or heard anything of his body.
So deal with the kobolds, bring back the body.
I can offer you 50 gold pieces if you are able to remove the kobolds from the mine, and any monsters you may encounter as well would also be exceptionally helpful, and so that we can reopen the mines and continue our business.
And what of the missing person?
If you can find him and inform me of their fate, that would go a long way to inform their family what happened to them. And if they're alive, if you can bring them back, that would also be wonderful.
I mean, it sounds like a very difficult job. Why don't we say like 60 gold?
You people and your material goods. If it will settle you, you can have my 50.
And maybe a couple of gems to go in, on the side. That'd be really helpful too.
Are you trying to coax him out of more more things?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I'm asking for 60. I'll do that.
Okay, so what exactly are you specifically asking of him?
I'm trying to persuade him for 60 gold instead of 50.
It's like it's a persuasion roll.
Look, mate.
Yeah, roll
look,
me.
mate. Dock it from my pay.
Roll a persuasion check.
Now, is it just
Sorry,
Smid, or is it
Beyonce?
Smid and Eli since they're both trying?
Well, if you're both trying, then one of you can roll and gain advantage because the other one is assisting.
Okay.
You're probably better off rolling because my charisma's terrible.
That's not a good sign.
Oh dear.
Or I can
No,
just
it's
roll
not.
with advantage if you want.
I can roll a club persuasion.
Yeah,
higher.
don't forget to click on advantage, ADV, the little mark on the bottom before you make your roll.
Okay. What was it again? So is it persuasion? Yeah.
Yes, persuasion.
Oh, 1 second. How do I roll persuasion in here again?
Okay, so in your character sheet, you'll
Oh,
find.
I found it.
that-
I found it.
Yeah, there you go. Just double click on the dice in the little dice box, and it should just roll it in, or you can click and drag.
Oof.
Okay, so rolled a 12. He kind of like pulls at his collar a little bit. He seems a little unsure whether or not he can offer you any more gold per se. I'm not sure we can spare extra gold. Times are hard because of the endless winters and no trade. I can perhaps offer you 4 potions of healing for your venture.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I gotta ask, what exactly is it you're mining here? Because, resources tend to go into things like weapons, for example.
Question: we know the rumor, right? So we should know what they're mining, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been here for a while, so you're fairly aware that the mines in Tourmaline actually mine up
Gems.
It's mostly gems, but there's also another thing that they mine specifically because they're the forefront of the scrimshaw business, because that's what they're mining from the thing in order to give to scrimshanders, which they then craft into accessories and things that they sell.
So Ryan's gonna nudge Matey there and be like, you know they mine gems. Did you not catch what the letter said?
Look,
I mean, you've been living here for about 2 years or so anyway. In 10 towns, you're fairly aware.
I tend to forget about these things because I'm not a material kind of fella, I just get by. I just get by on what I need, and I've got my reasons for wanting to clear these little kobold fuckers out of here, and it has more to do with I want to make friends with this here town, so they'll help me find that bitch who is causing this snowstorm, so I can crash her teeth in.
Sounds good to me.
Well, if there's gems already in there, I mean, yeah, sure, let's do this.
As you're speaking, excuse me, the speaker goes to the table to the counter, and he puts down a bag, which he opens up, and he pulls out 4 vials of healing potion.
All right.
So I'm actually going to teach you guys how the party inventory works at this point. So you should have a button at the top right, which looks like an eye with 3 people.
Party sheet.
You can go into there. If you click on the inventory, I will now put in potions of healing.
An eye with 3 people. Oh yeah. Oh, like the letter I, yeah.
Okay. Why are you being so difficult, game? So he gives you 4 potions of healing. I'm going to assume you want one of them each.
Yeah, 1 each will be fine.
Uni, Kenji, Ryan, and
Matey.
Matey Wealth Grebson, otherwise known as Matey. So I can
You won't
then
even
do
attempt the
that.
first name.
I did attempt the first name.
All right, let's see.
Matey
Here.
Wealth.
Yeah.
Okay, so
2d4 plus. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Didn't know 5th edition was pretty good with the healing potions.
Yeah, so we have a potion of healing.
It's automatically in your inventory, under your equipment.
Oh. Yep, okay, 2d4 plus 2, that's nice.
That's what I thought.
okay, so now I'm just going to quickly give you each a spell.
Okay.
Because I have coded spells for these things as well. So
Is this going to fall under
Healing
our
Arrow.
abilities?
yes.
Okay, cool.
So I will put this one into Soyos and change that to items because it's not a spell.
Oh, so I'm not getting a spell,
so-
I'm getting an item.
Technically, it's not. I mean, I'm changing the category. It's technically the potion of healing spell.
Oh,
It's
okay.
technically a spell because that's the only way I can put it in your actions.
Gotcha.
Did you see the some songs that apparently Matey, Sawyer and Kargi aren't very loud apparently.
They're not very
According
loud.
to
Am I?
Spencer in the chat, it said that they're not very loud. You can't hear them very clear.
I mean, I'm speaking in a softer tone than usual, but that's because I got my stream going.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, I guess
Weird,
I'm gonna move
'cause-
it a bit closer.
I mean, I can hear you guys just fine. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
same here. I can hear you guys all the same, really.
So that means that I guess I need to turn up the voice. Of
You'll need to
the
turn us up in Discord proper.
Not in Discord proper. I need to turn you up. I need to turn the whole thing up in. Because if I turn you up in Discord, you're gonna blow my ears out.
Okay, I
so
mean,
I need
fair.
to turn you. I'll turn you up in. I've turned you up in OBS, so you should be louder.
Okay.
Much louder and clearer. So is that better for everyone? Although that means that Eli and Smith might also be very loud.
I mean, I turned you up in Discord so they could hear you
I was
because you
gonna
were a
say,
little quiet.
Because every single one of you on my Discord is, well, actually, Sawyer, you're the only one that's actually at 100%, whereas everyone else is at 200%. So you're already like, but
All right.
as I say, I can hear you just as clearly as everyone else. So hopefully that's better for everyone. My apologies for the chat.
All right.
Okay, so now I need to go back to what did I need to just minimize these ones so I can do this. Potion of healing, power. So that'll come under spells, cantrips. Change this into group. Change this to item. And change it back to summary. So basically what's going to happen is when you decide to use your potion of healing, you can just use it straight from your actions instead of having to roll the dice yourselves and then calculate all that stuff. It's just quicker that way. In the meantime, you have now received potions from, I guess in this instance, the boss. What would you like to do here? He's not going to give you any more money.
At this point, I think it's time we just go get on with the job. Unless you three need anything.
No,
Not particularly, I'm just better sorted.
No, I'm good.
All right, well, let's get this going. We'll show this man how good we actually are.
All right, I guess I'll walk outside.
Now, when we leave,
So,
does he return to the trapdoor, or?
Actually, he kind of follows you out and just kind of goes in a different direction from you when you head off.
Okay, so he's going to a different trapdoor. Gotcha.
No, he's not going through a different trapdoor. He's leaving the inn.
And going to another inn where there's another trapdoor, probably.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go head down to the local brothel. I mean, my office. Yes.
He's really Littlefinger from Game of Thrones.
Plot twist.
Do you mean Tyrion?
So Tyrion would be the one that's going to all of the things. Littlefinger himself owns the brothel. Yes, I'm just incredibly creepy and not entirely sure whether I'm straight. I'm also incredibly manipulative and will basically turn this entire war around until about the 7th season where I become an absolute moron. And my intelligence score goes from a nice big 20 to 8.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to discuss something with someone in real life. I'm out of water.
Oh.
Right, let me go get some water. I got my headset on me still, so I can still hear.
You need to hydrate.
Okay, item. Alright, so you head back out into the cold. I'm going to assume that whilst you was in the inn for a while, Smith, you probably took off like your winter clothes when you was in front of the fire, and then readorned all that before you headed out. So you're all bundled up, and you begin heading off towards the mine itself. Yeah. Now I need this up separately. I need this over here. So you end up following a trail from Tourmaline, and it takes you about 30 minutes worth of walking and trudging through the snow before you finally arrive. at the mine itself. The entrance to the mine is an open tunnel in a hillside. Empty carts are parked near the entrance, next to which a crude wooden sign has been propped up. Written on the sign in charcoal are the words "Kobolds only" in common. The words are written in a more elaborate calligraphy than you would have expected from a kobold.
If only they knew what trouble they're in.
I don't think we're allowed past this point. We better go back now.
You're the rogue. You probably good at like detecting traps, right?
Yeah, I can scout ahead if you want me to have a look to see if there's anything.
Before you actually scout ahead into the actual building itself, do you mind checking the actual entrance, say above the entrance or anything, before you go straight in? Because I find from time to time people tend to go searching for the trap inside the building, and it turns out the trap was outside the building the whole time. So
It might, given our experience, it might behoove us all to just make a perception or possibly a passive perception check.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can like.
That's up to the
Well,
DM. It's up to the DM.
Passively, you haven't noticed any signs of any traps.
Okay. Then
If you want to roll for it to investigate further, then I would have you roll either a perception check or a investigation check.
It's probably perception because investigation is more like
same.
like urban.
Ew.
Not necessarily. Investigation is if you are specifically searching
Do I
for
roll
something.
perception?
Perception is if you're looking around for something. Investigation is more of a closer look at things.
I have no bonuses to my perception.
Damn.
My wisdom is shit.
Yeah, I got 24 perception.
Since each of you are doing this like as a group, you're all doing the same thing. So this is how group checks works. Whenever you're doing something equally as a group, like if you're all doing stealth or you're all doing perception in this instance, you're all working together, so it treats it like a group. So if the majority of you succeed, the whole group succeeds. If the majority of you fail, the whole group fails. In this instance, you each succeed, so you each.
There's no way I succeeded. I rolled a 4.
You succeed as a. It doesn't matter. You succeed as a group.
Okay.
Even if you didn't contribute very much, the whole group succeeds.
Okay.
So, like for example, let's say you was doing a stealth in this instance to try and sneak past some guards or whatever. Instead of me turning around and being like, well, everyone else is basically a ghost. Ryan, you step in a bucket, kick that bucket over onto the guy's head. He then clambers on, and all of a sudden, the entirety of the streets and everyone in a 1,000-mile radius knows where you are. You know what I mean?
I'm wearing scale mail anyway. I don't want to hear about stealth.
It's my point being.
I know what
even
you
if
mean, though.
Join them with the stealth. Your teammates help cover up your blundering. But in this instance, you do not find any signs of. You don't feel that the entrance to this mine is in any way trapped. You feel that there may be the occasion that if you're not very careful, you could slip on the snow that is turning into slush as it goes in towards the mine. But other than that, it doesn't look like it's been deliberately created that way.
Okay, well I'm gonna watch my footing as we step in then.
I have a question for DM. Do I notice like any tracks or anything?
Yes. From the outside, you noticed that you can see that there's like there's a multitude of tracks that have basically. This is just based on your base perception that you've done here, but you notice that there are several tracks that are leading both inwards and outwards. From what you can tell, there are both. You have like a kind of humanoid footprints have been going inwards and outwards. This is probably from the miners themselves as they go in and out from their daily dispute. Although they're kind of like getting buried within the snow, and you can also see faint footprints that are kind of more lizard-like in appearance, which are going inwards to the mines but not out.
Can I like guess around about how many there would be from the lizard footprints?
Considering the amount of snow that's coming down at the moment, you're lucky you managed to even figure out that they were going back and forth.
Yep. So, are we going inside, guys?
I was gonna make a sand people joke.
I mean, sounds decent. Ryan should probably take the front.
I can do that.
I'll take the back.
Okay, so Kenchi's at the back. So because the passageway is 5 foot narrow, so it's basically going to be a straight line for you to go inwards. So Ryan's going in first. Kenji is going in last. Is it going to be the rogue or the healer next?
I think probably Yava should go next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3.
I agree.
All right.
Okay, so I'll be. Oh yeah, I'll be third then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
we'll
be
do
right
some
behind
dark
me.
dungeon arrangement.
I'll put you here. I'll put.
Oh boy, we get a map.
Wait, what? Yeah, you are going to get a map. I will share it with you in a moment after I've figured out why your token is
It's
not
huge.
circle. And says campaign Icewind Dale. Why is your token not there? I'll figure it out later.
My token's in open rebellion against the DM.
Yep, basically. That's not what I wanted. Oh god damn it! I'm sorry. I'm screwing everything up at the moment. So delete that token. Give me a second. I have to fix this. In the meantime, though, I will put everyone else in. Ow! For God's sakes. Okay.
Day 1
Fancy
technical
guys,
difficulties.
When I pick up Yava's token, I expect to be able to drop her token into the map, not move the entire map.
Ugh.
I guess I'm going fast, lad.
I'm changing the ambience because you're entering the mines.
So fast. So fast.
And she's taking up the rear. You said the Yava was coming in second.
Yeah.
Folks watching
Oh, no,
Ghost. Oh, go ahead.
Third.
No, you go ahead, Eli.
Another thing that I'm meant to be third. I think I'm meant to be third, not last.
No, you're second.
I'm second. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ryan,
I-
then Yawa, then Meidi, then Kenji.
This one moment, like, you ever do that thing, like, where you know where everything is because you put things in a place meticulously, but because you're in a hurry to get it done quickly, your brain's just like, I don't know where the fuck it is.
Yeah, I've been there. For those of you in the audience, please remember that you can use your channel points to affect the game. They are active now in both streams. However, if you use one here on my stream, it will also count for a use over on Irem's stream. So take a pick in what you want to do, and make sure you read them carefully before you redeem them. If you have any questions, I'll answer them in chat, not over voice, because obviously we're playing at the moment.
If anyone does have any questions right now, I'm currently busy doing something, so, I mean, by all means. like-
Okay, if you have questions right now, I'll answer them.
Alright, so there's your token there. I just need to throw it into this box here, which it should already have been in, but it isn't for some reason. Then go back into here, click the refresh buttons, there it is. So then I can just click, drag onto the character sheet so it applies. It should apply it in here. It has not, which is very irritating. So I would do it a second time. And then I'll grab your character from here, throw you into here, and then I will share the record with you.
Oh, hey, look at that. Cool. I'm assuming the
There we
map's
go.
blacked out because that's only as far as we can see.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
That's only as far as you can see.
Yeah.
So, as Mikate, both you and Yava have dark vision. You have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet, and as a keeper of the sun, Yava has dark vision out to 120 feet. The other two probably can't see shit.
Damn
though.
keepers!
Guys, I can't see anything. It's so dark.
It's
There
because
is
you're around
no
a
light
corner
source
right
in
now.
here.
Let me just hold on to you, mate. I'm just gonna touch your shoulders.
The record, you do have means of which you can bring light.
Oh, do we? Oh, you know what? I've got a tinderbox and torch. I'm gonna light one.
So okay, so you in front with the two that can't see. All you hear all of a sudden is as Ryan and pulls up a torch. So just allow me to.
Because I'm
give
holding
you
a torch, I cannot double hand my gun blades, so I need to fix that.
I mean, you can. So I'm just going to give you an item because you already have a torch. So one thing I'm going to do is remove one of the torches that you've used.
That's
make
fair.
Up to 9 because you're using one of them, and then I'm going to give you a new item which is called Torch Lit, which I'm then going to equip to you. So then it becomes. It should become an item in your thing, because you can obviously smack someone with this if you wanted to, and you hit them for 5 fire damage.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, but sure, why not?
Option. I give all options are available. So
Okay.
I'm also going to give you the coding for the torch as well for the item. So you now have item torch. The effect is now on you.
All right.
That should have worked, but apparently it didn't. So
Ooh, that's loud. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. There we go.
so wait. So this is bright light out to 20 feet dim.
Dim light out to 40.
Yeah. So it should just work if I do light in all caps.
Lifka.
Okay, apparently that doesn't want to work. So fuck it, I'll remove that and then just apply one manually.
Okay. Oh, my mic's on.
So you've used the torch and it should work now.
Cool. Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's
I saw it
20
change.
It's 20 torch. So yeah. So there you go. So you have some light. Each of you have torches, by the way. I'm fairly certain. So if you decide, you can also obviously pass the torch around if you wanted to. But that is entirely up to you. Considering that you have dark vision, being able to see is not going to be an issue for you.
So what I think I'm gonna do is Ryan's gonna take the torch. He's gonna pass it back to Yava and say pass it down to Mady.
Okay.
And- Everyone agrees with this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so in this instance, I will not remove the torch from you first. I will actually apply the torch. Why did I close that? Let's just bring it down here so it's continuously here. So I'll put the torch on Matey and remove it from. Wait, why did it? Yeah, it did it correctly. Okay, so then I remove it from you.
There you go.
Okay, so racks holding picks and hammers are nailed to the walls of this small cavern. The floor is covered with rock dust and tracks.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Time around to mute myself for a moment. I actually still can't see anything.
You still can't see anything?
Am I supposed to be clicking something? Because I know that I have dark vision, so...
No, that
Can you
should
not see
automatically be
anything
set.
Oh, okay.
Because I can see fine. I see in front of me.
I see only blackness.
Well, I can see the stairs. Am I only supposed to be seeing the stairs?
Yeah, I can like just see the stairs.
Yeah, I can
from,
see
like,
the
a little-
stairs. Also,
I see black squares.
a quick question. Kaggy's character has like a little blue circle on him. Is that anything?
That shouldn't really do anything.
Okay.
He should have the effect of the torch, and the torch should allow him to see.
Oh dear.
Stop trying to move your character. Let me just move your character out to here. Can you see anything if I
Nope.
move your character here?
Nope.
Okay, so
Good thing we're working this out today.
yeah, right. Like this shouldn't be an issue, kids. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do. I've given you the effect. The effect should have triggered.
He's got like a little person square next to his... No,
So
never mind.
remove the effect, and now you can't see. So now no one can see anything.
I
Then
can.
we apply the effect. Well, you can, yes, because you have dark vision. So can you see anything now?
Nope.
I have no idea what to tell you.
What you may have to do is you may have to code him a temporary vision based on the torch.
Yeah.
Like just a 20/40.
Okay,
Which
so
the code is right there, so it shouldn't be
token-
too bad.
Token. I mean, I've given him the light torch. It should already be doing that. That's the thing.
That's
But
something to
because
mess
his
with another
character-
time, I guess.
Mess with another time, but he won't be able to see anything. So
That's why I'm saying give him
light.
temporary.
Sven Star said that the DM has to reshare the map for lighting sometimes.
Did that work for you? Can you see anything now?
Nope.
You may have to reshare the
Oh
map.
my god. Yeah, can you just close the map a minute? Oh wait, yeah, can you close the map?
All of us or just Kagi?
No, just Kagi, because
Okay.
Okay.
apparently he's not on the same map.
Oh yeah.
That's why did it immediately disappear you again?
I know it's disappeared.
Yeah, he's on our
Well,
screen.
I mean, no, okay, so his token is here, but like when I say like in the bottom left-hand corner, I can see little icons of you guys, which tells me which ones of you are looking at this screen. But apparently Kagi appeared and then disappeared. Now he's not there, so you can still you can't see
Yeah,
yourself.
right
and you-
now.
Yeah, so that's that. I don't know. Fantasy Grounds is weird sometimes. My bad.
We
Okay,
can all
so
see it's
anyway,
good.
Yeah, just fuck fixed.
All right, so the way the movement works in this one, would you like me to unlock you so you can move around a little bit by yourselves, or would you like to
yeah.
just keep with the regular movement that it is? Okay, so I'll unlock the tokens for the time being, and I'll unlock it if I need to.
All right.
So you should be able to move yourself around freely. Keep in mind your tokens will not go through walls, so you may get stuck on them. So be careful with that. If you can drop them square by square, so I know exactly where you're moving, because I don't know if it.
Why is the token stopping on the line? Is that just a half step
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
no, it's kind of like a half step, but it's a clipping thing.
Oh, okay. So every square is 5 feet then. 1, 2.
Yes, every square is 5 feet.
3, 4. Oh yeah, I need
So
to. Be, I
did
need
you
to
want
be,
me to?
I need to be measuring properly. Hang on. 10, 15, 20. Ryan's gonna go to about here, so he's not out of sight.
Yava, you want to go down so that's not the case?
Okay, sorry.
Did you want me to read the description? Because we had a bit of.
Oh
thing,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I'm
If you got a
actually-
description, read it, man.
I mean, I already read it before, but I don't know because obviously.
Oh
we
yeah,
just
yeah.
took it
Racks
because
holding
you
picks
love
and humans are nailed to the
hammers,
Come
not
on,
humans.
Genji.
picks. Racks holding picks and
Come on,
humans.
now, Dory.
Picks and hammers. Nailed to the walls of this small cavern. The floor is covered with rock, dust, and tracks.
I have to say
Genji.
that changed. Sorry, I have to say like that changes the dynamic of this dungeon a whole lot when you read it like that. It says the racks holding picks and humans are nailed to the walls of this small cavern.
Look, it was a minor impediment, okay? Kenji, there's tracks.
Yeah,
You want to see if you can pick up where they went?
Yeah, what shall I roll to look at the tracks?
Survival check, please.
Survival.
I also have survival.
If you want to give him advantage, you can. If you want to join in.
Yeah.
So I don't need to roll. I just need to.
Unless everyone is doing it as a group, if only a couple people are doing it, I usually just grant advantage to one of them.
Okay.
So that we don't have a situation of, oh, he failed, I'm gonna do it. Well, he failed, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So
yeah,
Yeah.
in this case,
I'll
you'll just roll with advantage, dude.
So do I just click the advantage at the bottom left? Yeah.
you click the ADV and then you roll your dice.
I mean, 19's better
Okay,
than the
yeah,
2 I saw.
So you identify that there are reptilian footprints, like mingled with human tracks, as well as a set of tracks that look like they belong to a pair of giant rodents. The reptilian tracks kind of go off in all directions, outwards into each direction of the mines. But you see that where Ryan is. The rodent tracks seem to be going out more towards the direction where he is headed at the moment.
Yeah, so I'll tell Ryan. I'll be like, Ryan, there's some like big rodent tracks in that direction. Depending if you want to go that way or not.
Well, to be honest with you, we're gonna end up going all ways. So, I just figured we pick left first and just work our way around.
Well, left it is.
All right.
Like to head up into the room then?
Yeah. I just didn't want to move without your permission.
Yeah, by all means, go right ahead. Just you can go into the room.
Yep.
So the floor in the east end of this dusty cave is 5 feet higher than the west end, with a rocky ridge separating the two areas, except for slopes on either side. Picks and shovels lean against the ridge. Small gem deposits in the ridge, and the walls of the cave gleam seductively.
Wait, are we going this way?
It doesn't matter. They all go to the same spot. Ryan is gonna take
Alrighty, scum.
a quick look up here just in case. I will say right about here to check, just to make sure like there's no hidden caverns or anything like that.
You want to check for hidden caverns?
Yeah, I can do that, right?
Do an investigation check.
I don't have that trained. Can I still roll it on? Can I still roll it on trained?
The only thing that I wouldn't necessarily allow anyone to use because they're untrained in it would be Arcana.
Oh yeah, that's fair. All right, cool.
Because that's magical, and if someone is not a magical being, then the chances of them discovering magical shit's not going to happen. Otherwise, it might not be trained. You're just not as good at it as you.
You got a 16 on investigation.
Yeah. So as you're feeling around, and you're looking with your dark vision, you can't really see any holes or passages that. I mean, there are some obviously where picks have been striking, but there aren't really anything that anything larger than bugs or anything would be able to get in here.
Okay.
There are basically no secret passageways or caverns that you can push out of the way or find in this area. You know that obviously there is a passageway to the south.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's just part of the dungeon itself. So or the mines itself. Does anyone want to do anything else in here?
Are there any like gems or anything, or any like?
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of gemstones just kind of caved, like stuck inside the walls and whatnot, ready to be mined. They shine gleamingly and seductively at you.
Okay, can I see if any of them are loose? Like, I just kind of like nudge a couple.
I mean, you kind of run your hands over some of them, but it would take a little bit of mining in order to be able to chip them away.
I look longingly at them.
Need to quickly BRB person real quick. I'll be like 5 minutes.
Yep. Right.
I'll just
I
put
actually
myself in the room here.
I actually forgot to do something earlier. Oh well.
Yeah, quick BRB.
Okay. So I'll just leave the rest of you to continue with what you're doing.
I'll just say to Yava that we can always come back for these after we've killed these kobolds.
Yeah, well, let's stick to our.
Can I have Kenji? Can you roll me a perception check real quick?
Yep.
I got a question. Does he get a bonus because of his Vieira ears and stuff?
Not terrible.
Only if he's using sound, I think.
Oh, okay.
In this instance, I will give you advantage on it because you would be using your ears for this.
So shall I
Just roll it. Just roll it a second time.
Yeah. It's better.
Rolls a 4, then an 8.
So anyway, from behind, coming into the mines itself, you hear clink, clink, shuffle, clink, clink.
Is this like directly behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not directly behind you, but you can hear it from the entrance of the cave, from the mines.
I'm just gonna like get everybody's attention, and be like, shh, guys, there's someone in this direction coming in.
Considering we've worked together all the time, is it fair to assume that we've got hand signs down at least to some minor degree?
Probably. I'll give you that.
I'll like just make a shh and then like do an hand sign.
Ryan's gonna give Kenji the hand sign to back up so he can move forward.
Yeah. I can't actually back up anymore.
You can hug the wall.
I'm just gonna hold you there for a moment because there is something I need to do. I just don't know why I cannot find. It's uncategorized, isn't it? There he goes. All right. So yeah, from the entrance, you hear a voice just kind of shout out. It's like, "Oi, bitch! I know you went in here."
Oh crap!
Oh boy.
Guys.
The town drunk came after us.
I'm just gonna stay up here, and
I'm just gonna shout hello and see what.
The others are
There's-
gonna just go and like hide over in the corner at the top there and behind
there's,
something.
there's a little bit of clanging happening, and then like you see like kind of like you remember the Lalafell from before that was like passed out drunk?
Oh,
stone
the one you
cold
wouldn't
on
let
a
me knock
table?
off the stool?
Well, I mean, I would have let you do that if you had said you was doing it after I just wanted everyone to be introduced.
Nah, that wasn't very. That wouldn't have been very Paragon of me.
You're going Paragon? That's interesting. But anyway, so yeah, as you know, like you see like stumbling into the cave area is said dwarf. Where's the bitch?
I'm gonna be hiding at the top there.
He hasn't
Can
got
I-
his back drawn or anything, but he does have an ale. He does have an ale in his hand.
So
I'm
it
gonna,
was
like,
the town
I'm
drunk.
gonna like approach him and like block the like entrance. Probably try
Oi,
and
lady,
like.
get out of my way!
intimidate.
You ruined everything, you bitch!
Wow.
I want in, and I'm gonna follow you. And I want part of the money. She owes me.
I'm just gonna turn and look at everybody like to ask what to do.
Is there any attempt that I can chance? Is there any chance I can attempt to persuade him to turn around and go home?
I'm gonna try and
Using
intimidate him as
using
well.
the idea of this cave is currently infested with kobolds and other nasty things. We're here to handle it. Can you please leave us to our work?
I can handle myself as needs kobold.
That was actually a
You
request
can try
for.
doing a.
Yeah. That's,
You can do a persuasion check, intimidation check, or whatever you want.
Yeah,
persuasion.
I'm gonna try and intimidate him as well, and like get in like in his face and tell him to back off.
You can do a.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't. You didn't. He's already rolled the dice, and you didn't say that you was helping. So in this instance, so you rolled a 12. No, I'll follow you. I can handle myself. Your hands right.
Can I try and intimidate?
I mean, what do you say to him to try and get him to change?
I'm gonna like get in front of him and like basically like chest out, like tell him to back off and
Tough boy.
leave us alone.
Tough
basically.
bunny boy.
Yeah.
Alright, well, considering I'm just gonna say you can go ahead, but I'll let you have I'll have you do it at disadvantage because that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Not great.
It's like he just looks over. He's like, "Hey, lady, you're not that intimidating. Move out the way. I'm joining you, and you can't stop me. No
What
one
the
caught
fuck
the
is
voice
that?
she got."
If he's gonna join us, can we at least get him to be quiet?
Can I try and sneak up on him and knock him out or something?
We kind of can see you.
Damn it.
He's kind of in a bottleneck at the moment. You're not gonna get very far.
So he is kind of correct. Are we doing this or what?
Oh my god.
Well, guys, what we're doing?
Well, we can't off him, and if he's just gonna be this, obnoxious, it's gonna be hard for us to do our job.
But he's going to be so loud.
That's what I mean.
I'm just gonna like move aside, and then if he tries to walk by me, I'm gonna stick my foot out and see if he trips over it.
Do a sleight of hand check, please, as he starts stumbling past.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So as you kind of just step aside nicely, it's like, it's about time there was some fucking courtesy here. And he walks past, you stick your foot, he just goes straight on his face, the ale just clutches to the ground, goes everywhere, just he's just on his face in the dead Lalafell pose, the play dead pose.
Ryan is gonna
His
give
ass sticks
Kenji
in
the
the air.
best thumbs up ever.
I'm gonna be like, oops.
Oh yeah.
You people and your poison.
So he's about here. He kind of climbs himself back up. Oh, fucking Stearns! Doesn't even know it was you. Okay, so now you have a really loud, obnoxious, drunk Lalafell following you.
He's gonna get killed, and it's gonna be our fault.
I'm gonna like signal him to go in front and carry through the hallway.
Yeah, you clearly know these lines, right?
Oh, of course, I work here.
Aye.
Cool.
Before
You
they
want to
close
walk in
them.
front of us and just go scout ahead.
Shows the way.
Yeah, man. We are merely clueless adventurers, as you can see.
There's a bit of a lake down there. I wouldn't stick your head down the hole. You're a full tumble to your death. That's what happened to my sister.
Oh God! Wait a second. Kenog, is that you?
What? Nah, my name's Nori.
Oh.
I don't. He's on the park. He's on the combat tracker. He's a bad guy. There we go.
I'm gonna make him neutral. He's not necessarily friendly to you because of Yava.
Sorry.
But I'll tell you what. I'll help, but I want a cut of whatever she's getting. And he points at Yava.
I'm like, so 5 gold?
Is that all you're getting paid?
No.
Yeah.
Ryan interjects. No. She still owes us for those drinks. He emphasizes.
Oh, true.
He emphasizes she's only getting a cut of 1 gold.
50 silver it is then.
Yep, 50 silver it is. That's a fair deal.
He's drunk. You don't even need to persuade him.
Ryan looks at Yava and gives her a wink.
Oh.
She just like doesn't know what to say. Just gonna like, okay, let's just go with that.
There is actually a storyline about a dwarf who lost his sister when she fell down a hole. It's not like
There we go. Okay, he's now on the track completely properly. All right. So, what would you guys like to do now?
we'll have Nori lead the way.
All right. So he starts stumbling off in front of you. So it's like, all right, I'll lead.
All right.
Have to be careful not to make too much noise. There could be fucking rats down here.
Then stop yelling.
What?
what?
Ryan's gonna stop everybody like at the end just while Nori's just walking by. He's gonna lean back to them and go, keep your distance. If anything attacks, let it hit him first.
Oh, it's dark down here. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Hey, bring the light, will ya?
We like just go back the other way, like.
I can't actually.
We all turn around and go back one of the other ways.
Yeah, let's just go this way.
Alright, so. Yava?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Ryan, then Yava, and then me.
Yep.
You have the light.
Yeah, I know I do.
He's not gonna be able to see shit. He's gonna meanwhile Yava and Ryan are gonna sit there and laugh every time he walks into a wall. Just all you hear is clank.
I like it.
He's got a helmet, he'll be fine.
Ah, you're a bunch of villains. I love it. Alright, let's go with that. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so sorry, what are we doing? Sorry, I was distracted by. someone coming in.
Nori is leading us around the mine.
All right, yeah, okay. He kind of like stops kind of mid, and you guys, what is your passive perception?
10.
10. So, yeah, you kind of hear like in the distance, like because obviously this track leads off into 2 directions.
Okay.
And you can see that Nori is looking down, or at least trying to look down. Like he can't really see because there's no light.
And he's
down
drunk.
to the cave to the right, and but you can hear like squeak, squeak, sounds of rats coming from that section.
All right. At that juncture, Ryan's gonna grab Nori by the scruff of his armor and drag him back. You stay behind me. Actually, you know what? You walk in the back with Matey. He's got the light.
What?
Do I need to roll
You
anything
speed
to
down here.
grab him?
To grab Nori.
If he's drunk, I assume it shouldn't be too hard.
Oh no! You know, if you grab him by the scruff of the neck, you could just pick him up.
Yeah, no. Ryan's gonna grab him by the scruff of his armor at the neck and drop him behind him, back where the light is, and be like, "You let me go first."
He doesn't seem perturbed at all by the fact that you just literally yanked him out of the air.
All right, what's my movement? What's my movement? 5, 10,
The
By the way,
Linson champagne.
Before we proceed for a minute,
Okay.
I'm gonna lock the tokens here because there is a potential encountering thing.
Okay.
But there's just a comment in my chat that I just fucking love. I need to read it.
All right, read it out.
Diablo Bob says, so if he's drunk and casts a spell, does his slurring cause him to roll a random spell from his spell list? Like his slurring and trying to speak Draconic may end up being a verbal of a different spell.
Like wild magic, except drunk.
Yes!
Drunk magic!
Drunk magic!
you're gonna
The
Oh
demonic
my god!
champagne
You know, we
has always
have
been celebrated for its excellence.
we already have like the drunk monk, right? Like drunk foo monk. You can have one of those.
Drunk foo.
wild mage.
But you can have a drunk you can have just like how. But what about a drunk wizard? Literally just swaying out like a monk would. But you cast spells instead. But you cast random spells because you don't know what you're saying.
I cast
Anyway,
fireball. Magic mage armor goes off.
So, what are you doing?
Ryan's gonna lead. Ryan has moved Hahanori back. He's gonna move down the right side.
Okay.
The right path.
Would you like? Yeah. Okay. If you show me where like you're moving to, because you should when you drag your token, you should do a movement thing now. It shows you your measurement.
Probably about. Oh, he's gonna stay within side of his party, but he's gonna move down to here and look down the cave.
Okay. As you look, you see the back end of a rat as it seems to be drinking from the lake.
I can only see one.
You can only see the one at the time being, but you can hear more sounds, so you know that there's probably another one.
Okay, Yava can see me with her dark vision, and so Ryan's gonna raise a hand and motion them to come up right behind him, motioning that he sees one enemy.
Okay, so you use enhanced signals.
Yep.
Okay, so
And then she'll probably have to motion back to Mady and Kenji.
yeah, so I'll signal back to them.
If you want to move your character, just click and drag the icon down, and you click and drag your character. And you won't pick up your character; you'll just pick up a little symbol that tells you how much you're moving. So you're moving 15 feet this way. You are also moving into a wall, so I'm just going to move you around.
Oh, sorry.
So that was 15 feet. So you have to be very careful when.
So I couldn't see that part of the wall. Yes, like I didn't realise.
So Matey's going to go there.
Mady, you can. Everybody should have a better, like a 30 movement speed base.
Yeah. So do you want to just move up behind?
Yeah, sure.
By the way, if you're doing this stealthily, I would have you do stealth checks. Kenji, I'm going to assume you're following as well, Kenji.
I'm gonna follow behind you.
So should we do stealth check?
I don't want to do a stealth check. I've got armor on.
If you're doing it as a group, then the group
okay.
apply, remember.
You want to do a group stealth then?
Sure.
I don't know why I rolled 2. Just take the. Oh, I rolled 2 because I have disadvantage with my armor on. Okay.
But did mine actually roll?
Okay, so
didn't
I've got a.
see it.
No, it doesn't look like you've rolled a stealth check yet.
1 second.
Kenji's
That's
got. So that's 20, 18, and 7. So you got 2 successes and 2 fails.
Do I get advantage or anything, or?
No.
No. Why won't it let me? Oh, there we go.
Okay, you rolled a 12. Okay, so 3 of you succeed, and Sawyer would have failed. So most of you succeed. So you will basically the whole group succeeds. You manage to sneak around. The rats do not seem to have noticed you, and you're encroached. So an underground river flows through the far side of this cavern, which is supported by a natural stone pillar near the water's edge. Between you and the river is at least you can see one halfling-sized grey rodent with long tails and beady eyes. They have not noticed you.
Okay.
Break his fucking neck.
We're gonna take this quietly, see if we can sneak up on him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to have you do another stealth check because you've already succeeded it. So
now I just move, right?
You can move up to your full movement perfectly in stealth.
And that should put me in melee range to try
You might hit a wall.
Oh, do I need to move that? Oh,
movement.
here, back that up. Can you back that up? Here, let me do this. Let me do it this way.
That's 20 feet. 25. And that's where you want to go?
That should put me in melee range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you come around the corner, you see there is a sleeping rat facing away from you, just to the south as well.
Okay. So am I? So the rat I'm up against right now, He still hasn't caught me.
No, they because you succeeded the group roll. They do not know you're there.
Okay. Do I get a bonus? I don't get sneak attack, but do I still get a bonus for sneaking up on him and attacking?
You get advantage because he doesn't notice you're there.
Okay. So I need to hit advantage and then roll my attack, correct?
Although having said that, you are sneaking up on him, so I wouldn't even have you attack. If you wanted to just kill the rat outright, you can just carve its head off.
Oh, so I can just coup de grace straight up?
Yep.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah, it's a new rule.
All right, cool. Ryan will coup de grace the rat straight up.
How are you doing the coup de grace?
So he's gonna sneak up, and since he's trying to keep quiet, he's just gonna do a downward chopping motion, trying not to hit the stones or anything like that, to just lop the thing's head off.
Okay, so you sneak. The rat kind of like twitches a little bit. You feel that like your armor may twinge and like cause it to be aware of your presence. However, the sound of the waterfall above hitting the water coming down through the river covers up any sounds that you create. In a blinding flash, you swing your sword, carving like at least maybe like halfway or almost entirely fully through the back of his neck, and its head just kind of lowers slightly into the water without a sound, and the body just to the floor. And
Cool.
This rat is now dead. The other rat has, because of the can you do a stealth check with advantage?
Me?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. No, I don't think I have to. I think I have to roll stealth normally because I already have disadvantage
Matey, can you move off of Yava?
with my armor.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on a I didn't exactly entirely say.
Because I have disadvantage with my armor, doesn't that just cancel out the advantage?
Yeah.
So just
but
roll
if you
roll a
do-
20.
But it's going to automatically give you disadvantage, so you have to actually counter it out with your own advantage. So click the
Okay.
advantage button and then do it anyway. It'll just cancel it out naturally.
13.
Okay, yeah. So the other rat does not notice you slaying any. Does not notice you slaying the other rat.
Cool.
So you have maintained your.
Can I make a hand signal motion since I've attacked and moved? I can't do anything else. Can I take a free action and make a hand signal to the party?
Yeah. And you inform them of your success.
Okay, so no. He was actually gonna issue instructions.
All right. Okay. Issue instructions. What are
Yeah.
your instructions that you were
So
issuing? 'Cause-
with his hand signs, Ryan's gonna he's gonna crouch now that he's killed the rat, so he doesn't make any further noise. He's gonna point at Yava, in motion for Kenji, and have them move up silently, and have Kenji shoot the other rat at a distance.
I can't see what you're doing.
Oh no,
Yeah,
the signals will be passed back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. What weapon
Okay.
was Kenji using?
Bow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Yava also has a short bow.
Oh,
Yeah.
does she have a short bow?
Mhm.
Oh, my apologies then. Then he would motion for Yava to do it, since she's closest.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak up.
All right.
1 second.
Do your positions with the
Where's
you
the other
move your-
rat?
It's to the south. So you move up here quietly. You still succeeded your earlier stealth, so I'm not going to have you roll stealth. I will have you roll because obviously you're shooting the rat. You're going to have to roll to see if you even hit it. But you do get advantage because it doesn't know you're there.
Okay.
You also, because you're a rogue, doesn't she also get sneak attack?
Yeah, but that applies into damage, not the roll.
Oh, okay.
So if she applies the effect of sneak attack, then it will apply to the next damage that she does, regardless.
Gotcha.
So she needs to make sure she hits first.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want you to do is go into your character sheet,
Yeah.
go to your actions, find your bow, and
Yeah.
there should be a dice next to your short bow, which is the
Yep.
dice plus 7. Grab that, just drop it on the giant rat.
Make sure you hit advantage. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, you hit the rat. So you, what I want you to do now is because you have sneak attack, do it summary. So you see the little button at the bottom down below where it says it's under rogue and it says sneak attack. You should have a little button that says effect and it tells you the effect. All I want you to do is click on that and it will apply it to yourself.
Wait a second. Wait, how do I apply it? Where does it say the?
It should be right down on like below. It should come under the title bar rogue, and then it should have an effect rogue sneak attack. If you don't see an effect, click the little hourglass.
I don't know.
You've
Add item.
somehow just created a power.
It should be under. It should probably under actions.
It is interactions, yeah. Do you not see it?
I can see it, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be clicking.
Okay, so if you can't see any button that says effect, then there's a little hourglass at the end of the thing next to the button, at the very end of the whole thing. You just click on that, and it will open up another little section.
Hold on a second. I can't see any hourglass. Hold on a second.
You may have to. You may have to go show her.
Yeah, sorry.
So while we got this intermission, don't forget,
Whenever you get
you have channel points you can spend to assist or hinder the party.
Okay, yeah.
Irem also has 2 challenges
Yep.
up as well.
Irem also has challenges available on his channel.
Okay.
Thank you, Smid.
Yeah.
Good
Okay,
looking out.
solved.
I have returned.
We're just doing the channel point reminder.
Excellent. You, by the way, just as a reminder for you as well, you guys can also go and use them.
So shall I just
You're giving me too
put
much
my-
power.
Anyway, so now that you've already shot the rat that you hit, all you need to do is just take your damage dice now from your short bow, which is the button to the right of what you rolled before, which is the 1d6, the 1d6 plus 5 piercing. Click and drag, drop onto the giant rat. Click and drag, drop onto the giant rat.
Oh my god. That sound
Yava,
hurts. Oh my god.
Yava will go home scream whenever something dies. So Yava just like sneaks in. So Yava like, just you can you pull back on the bow. You can feel the tightness of the string as you aim, and as you release, the arrow flies through the air silently, going straight through the front of the rat, between its eyes. It doesn't even so much as flinch or make a sound as you slay it instantly.
Whoops. I just tortured my chat on accident.
How did you torture your chat in accident?
I was pulling up the multi-stream and I forgot to hit mute on both of them, so you were coming in 3 times.
Oh no.
But I have fixed it.
Okay. So the rats are dead. You have 2 dead rats in this cave.
Once I can get through, because obviously I'm waiting for Matey to walk through, I want to try and harvest one of the rats, if possible.
Okay. So the rats are, I think, monstrous creatures. Let me get my harvest book up. So in this instance, did you want to? I mean, I would say like, would you like to like appraise them? But they're rats. You're going to get meat out of them, if anything.
Yeah, I'll just get whatever I can.
Okay, so can you just roll? So this is the way that this one works, because harvesting has been very tricky for me to be able to just code in. So what I want you to do is, what is your dexterity modifier?
Where do I see that now?
That would be in your main, the main
Plus-
aspect of your sheet.
+6.
You've got a redemption, Irem.
I do. Okay, so you want to give yourself a +1 token.
No. Read what I typed.
Let me have a look. Oh, you want to give Kenji a +1 token.
There you go.
Sorry. I don't know why my thing just immediately went to your character. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So what did you say your dex was?
A +6.
+6. So if you just put 6 down into the modifier, how is you a +6 on your modifier?
There's like a bunch of bonuses that I get from stuff from my dexterity.
$10 said it's mostly racial.
No,
Yeah,
your dex, according to the main thing, your dexterity bonus is +4. Your
And then I
save
get
is +6.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm
You're
not yeah, I'm
saving.
looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the wrong thing.
it's on the
Where
abilities.
I'm looking.
I'd say that's a bit much.
Is it under skills? Yeah.
Oh
No.
God, the codpiece of Chuck Norris.
Oh yeah, it's a +4. Yeah.
What,
It's a
what I
+4.
want you to do is just put the +4 into your modifier down thing. So you just click on modifier, and then it says, and it'll change to adjusting, and then you just push 4, and then it'll change.
Yep.
And then after that, I want you to roll on. Well, this is a beast, so nature. Okay, cool. So can you roll a d6? I had a table for this, but I don't think I actually put it in yet. Just dumb of me. I'll have to do it for the next time. So okay, yeah, you gain 6 chunks of rat meat.
Yep.
Some nice tasty rat stew.
Listen. It's quite the delicacy, I'll have you know.
You mean you have food? Other than that, is there anything else you guys want to do in here?
Are there any like treasures or anything, or?
Actually, I should not be watching the multi-stream. I need to pop
Well,
out.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I need to pop out your
you will-
chat.
Yeah, you pop out my chat because you're gonna see spoilers on my one.
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the chat, but also you got another redemption.
That one. 2+ token to Kagi.
Hi.
By the way, can you trigger these ones on your one as well? So that they're
Oh yeah, I got it. So a +1 has been used to Kenji, and then a +2 has been issued to Kagi. All right, cool. They have been triggered.
Okay,
The
so
last.
+1. Just gonna put that in your
Is that
inventory.
dwarf still following us, or is he like just
Yes,
stuck right there,
he-
like
yeah.
in
No,
walking into the wall?
He's at the back.
He's staying in the light.
Oh, okay.
So, what does the +1 and +2 token do?
Okay, so whenever you have a roll of any kind, you can pay that token and add that number to any roll.
Am I able to use it after I have rolled?
As long as I haven't told you the effect, or I have not concluded, like I haven't
I'm
told
getting
you.
a call.
Alright. Basically, yeah. As long as I haven't declared what has happened as a result, you can apply it whenever.
Yeah.
You can apply it before. You can apply it after. You can roll it, and if you think that you have probably not succeeded, then you can just say I'm applying a +2. Whatever.
Do I add that rat meat, or is that something you do?
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Probably because of the party loot.
I can put it in the party loot.
Yeah.
Yep. So Kenji has been given a +1 token, and Matey has been given a +2 token. I used my channel points over in Irem's Discord to give them stuff. Or Irem's Twitch.
So far, I'm going to assume that Kenji is taking the rat meat, unless you're dividing it.
I mean, do we have a cook amongst us?
No. Well, I'm not a cook.
I just collect stuff.
So we need to hire a
anything-
chef. We're those kind of people.
I mean, if anything, like you probably don't need to be like a master chef to cook anything. Like you can probably just put this over a fire and cook it.
I mean, rat meat is pretty basic, like level 1 cooking.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna just hand these over then.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Okay, so you're still in the cave of the dead rats that have now been carved up. There's like blood, gore, and rat guts everywhere because Kenji's just been carving it up.
Yummy.
So there was a big mess in here now.
I'm just gonna like smear some of the rat blood on my face, like
Hold up.
warrior blood.
Hold up.
Oh, you're in here now, by the way.
Actually, what I want to
Yeah.
do is I actually want to see if I can examine these rat corpses and see if there is any corruption that is in their system.
Okay, would you roll me an Arcana?
All right.
Good thinking. Not bad.
14. You can't. You don't sense that there's any kind of magical, necrotic, or otherwise otherworldly, non-natural effect on these rats.
All right.
And that's not to say that you have rolled low enough that you don't know. You are absolutely certain that nothing has happened to these rats.
All right. You're safe.
Okay, so which way now, guys?
I'm assuming this is a dead end.
Is it?
Is the water shallow enough to walk in?
You can try if you want. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
He's gonna look before he steps. I mean,
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Hold up, little drunk man. What's going on?
Oh, he's getting in the water.
he's not getting in the water. He's looking before he steps in to make sure it's shallow enough for him to step into it.
All right, your funeral.
Okay, why are you being ominous? What's the deal?
I ain't being ominous. There's a fucking hole, and it sends you down into an endless pit.
Now, see, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
The currents will sweep you away, and then that'll be it. I'll be into you.
That's why I was looking.
Is there anything? Can you see anything on the other side, Ryan?
You can see the end of the cave, but there doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of the lake.
No, there's nothing there.
Well,
If this room seems to be a dead end, then perhaps we should turn around and go check one of the other ways.
all right.
Make a hole.
Doing the what now?
Make a hole so Ryan can get by and back in front.
I mean, you can just squeeze by anyways.
I mean, you can move through. You can move through allies. If anything is considered an ally, you can move through them just fine. I'm not. We don't have to be anally specific about moving the tokens all the time. Especially even in combat, you can do that.
Okay.
So it gets to about. I will take off the tokens thing so you can move around more freely again.
I love having a movement speed of 35.
Let me. There we go. You should be able to just move your freely.
Seeker of the sun.
Wait, you say you like having the measurement?
I love that measurement. And I told my other D&D group that because I've been spoiled by my fantasy grounds, I hate Roll20 now. And they're like, "What's fantasy grounds?" So I'm gonna take clips and stuff from this and show them. Why is Matey in front? Why is Matey in front of me?
Because I was being squished into.
Fair enough.
I'm back here with the mic, you fat fuck.
We left the dwarf in the dark hole. Yes, a fate the same as your sister.
Come on, you bastard! Get moving.
All right. You said we have free movement again?
Yeah, you have free movement for the time being, because I figured it'd just be easier in the long run. If you guys would prefer to have the measurements, then I can just keep doing it that way.
It seems better that way for everybody, so we can get like, okay, I need you to stop here, sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll look the weapons up again.
I actually like to have the measurement during like combat, but other than that, during free movement, I prefer just free movement.
All right, free movement it is.
Okay, that's fair.
Don't trust me. I'll let you know when shit's.
Don't trust you?
Yeah,
I mean, you're the DM. I need to trust you.
Okay. No, you just trust me. I will inform you of these things. Okay, so in here, so benches and tables are set up as workspaces where miners clean any gemstones they find. Gravel and pebbles are strewn across the ground. Scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns. The miners were forced to leave the area in a hurry, it seems.
Okay.
Most likely when the kobolds showed up and drove them out.
Is this a cliff going up or down on my left side here?
You see that cliff is going downwards,
Okay.
and based on the angle, you can tell that it's probably where the other route left from the entrance.
Okay, so I can tell it's just that's back to the entrance.
Mhm.
Okay, so step in here a bit.
We should probably be careful. I mean, why would anyone leave this many gems there behind?
I'm pretty sure they didn't do it on purpose.
I mean,
That's my
all you
point.
see, I was gonna say there are no gems here. All you can see is this is like benches and tables where miners would have cleaned any gemstones they found.
I thought you said you saw their scattered gemstones. That's what you said.
Did I say they were scattered? No, no, I said scattered across the floor are a few hammers, picks, and broken lanterns.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh, I'm ready for.
Don't worry, you're gonna get plenty to fill your purse with. All right.
I have bags prepared for this occasion.
Ryan's gonna give the command to have everybody look around, see if they can find any evidence of possibly what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a perception check. And
I would
see
like
if
to
I can
also
see
make a perception check.
Investigation?
Um,
Isn't it investigation?
It's either well, I mean, okay, so in this instance, if you're looking for evidence of anything, this would be more of an investigation rather than a perception.
So it's gonna end up being a
Or
party
you can use
investigation.
survival if that's better.
I'm just gonna like do a perception just to check if there's like any noise or anything around us or all
You get advantage because of your ears, I believe.
that.
If
Yeah.
you're listening for sounds.
Then I will attempt an investigation check and get a 13.
Also,
Matey
13
is distracted by the noisy dwarf. You guys just you love doing your looking around, don't you?
It's
Jesus, there's nothing here.
It's our job.
Okay.
What the fuck
So-
is it, Jesus?
As you're looking around, you find a small figure of a dog carved out in rock with two pebble-sized tourmalines for eyes. You figured that it was probably made by a miner whilst on break.
It's like a gift for someone's child.
Pretty.
I should put that in your parcel. So, a small
Alright.
dog figurine carved out of rock with two pebble-sized tourmalines for eyes.
Cool.
Do I hear anything? Any noises or anything?
In regards to your perception, there is loud waterfall noises coming from the south, but that's basically all you can hear.
So nothing of
You
note
don't-
in here, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we shall go ahead.
Besides
and
the small figurine dog, are you going to take that?
Yeah.
Is anyone in particular wanting to take that?
Well, it's got gems in it, so I'm guessing Yava wants it.
Yeah, she's been eyeing it. She's kind of doesn't want to say anything, but she's been eyeing it ever since she sort of.
Her
Pick it
spirit
up.
animal is a crow.
Ryan will hand it to her as he walks by.
We'll put that in
She
your
like puts it in her bag and hopes the dwarf doesn't notice.
Sleight of hand, sleight of hand.
I need to roll sleight of hand for that.
No, I'm kidding.
He's rat-based.
You've got the high ground on him. He probably didn't see it.
Fair enough. He's looking at the wall. It's fine. I'm
It's
fine.
over, Dwarfikin. I have the high ground.
You always have the high ground.
All right, so we're gonna continue down the southeast path here.
As you're headed.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
The dwarf looks up at Matey. Is like, "You next.
Why?
You have the light."
No. He stays where he was. He stays in the order. You walk with him. Kenji covers our backs. Yava, up here with me. It's really tight in here. Phrasing.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, we'll move here and stop because I see Rickety.
What's that? Whoa.
I'm just moving the dwarf so it's like cutting off your view of the view that I'm seeing for you guys.
This?
Okay, so wooden planks and struts from a former walkway along the wall of the seemingly bottomless vertical canyon.
Ryan's gonna lean out with his left foot while holding onto the wall and test it to make sure it's stable.
Okay, just give me a second. Wooden planks and struts form a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. A narrow waterfall cascades down in the northeast wall, and the sound of rushing waters is loud in the confined space. So you're testing to see the stability of the
Yeah, to
planks?
make sure they can walk on it.
Okay, so I'm not gonna have you do a check for this one because you're just using your weight and you're holding on. So you kind of press against it, and it seems fairly sturdy under your feet.
Okay. Then Ryan will take a step out.
Yep. Okay.
And-
No, it does. You hear a little bit of a kind of like a natural kind of wood-like creak, but it doesn't really feel like it's creaking because it might break away. It's just kind of the sound of wood when you step on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna wait until matey walks across before I walk across.
All right.
Oh, you're gonna wait for the
get
big
it.
lumbering one to walk across before the nimble short one does?
Hey, I'll have you know that bridge was made by dwarves. Yeah, you could put a fucking beholder on that and it wouldn't fall down.
One beholder later.
Why the hell is there a waterfall in here?
So Ryan's gonna go across and step into the cave so his friends have room to get in and off the rickety piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you enter, and you go into the thing. The bridge is absolutely fine.
Okay.
As you guys walk up, and like these loud noises just kind of go in.
Out of character.
You know, I did notice that
out
as
of
we've been going through here, the tips have been fairly kobold-free.
Out of character.
Yep.
This
Yep.
room right here looks sus as hell. Descend to the bucket. Well, excuse me.
Oh, please say no to that for the time being, if you
Okay.
wouldn't mind. Okay, so a wooden pulley system has been constructed around a large hole in the floor. A bucket big enough to hold a humanoid is held up by a thick rope. 3 archives next to the lift contain wooden boards and mining equipment.
Huh. So it's obviously a lift. All right. Well,
You want to move in a little bit more so everyone can get in?
I'll put Ryan there.
So I guess
Sorry.
if we all
Carry on. You carry on.
Go ahead. Sorry,
I was
Gaggy.
going to say, if we all turn this thing, I presume we'll be going down.
I can only guess.
No, it's a bucket lift. Yeah, you can put maybe one of you in there and just lower it down, bring it back up, then the next, repeat, rinse and repeat till everyone's down. That's the way it works.
All right, I'll go first.
Wait a second. Haha, Nori, why don't you go first?
I don't mind. Sounds good.
Alright.
Okay, we'll send the dwarf down first.
Okay, so Nori just like kind of shifts past, kind of grabs onto Kenji's legs as he's kind of squeezing past, gives Yava a bit of an extra shove before he gets into the bucket. All right, lower me down.
Alright, let's fucking go, lads. And he just sort of like starts trying to lower Haha Nori. He's like, now keep close and ear out while screaming.
Just drop him.
I'm reading Iron's
Okay,
chat.
So we're you kind of gradually lower the bucket down and he is away.
Iram, I have a question.
Yeah.
On my character sheet, it says I have athletics twice.
What does the other one say? Because it shouldn't just be.
They
straight
both say
athletics.
athletics.
I think I was giving. Oh yeah, no, you do for whatever reason seem to have 2 athletics. One of them is spelled wrong. Athletics.
Are they exactly the same? Because I have like a intimidate, which is better, which is to do with my finger.
I don't.
I'm
I
going
can't
to
remember if
miss
you
my
have anything you-
athletics.
Your
My
athletics.
athletics.
Okay, it's really dark down here. Can you send the light guy down next?
Hold on a minute. Let him stew.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
You
It
can
seems to
stop,
be. It
everyone!
seems to be stuck. Creak, creak. We're trying. Creak, creak.
Hurry up, will ya?
Ryan stifling a
Can't
laugh.
see a bloody hand in front of my face.
Let me just leave him down there and go the other way. Or...
The other way goes out the exit. We have to go
fine,
down.
let's just...
Don't worry, guys. He's got this.
Between the three of us, I think it's fair to say I'm one of the more patient ones. I'll go next.
Before you go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna light my torch and just drop my torch down if I can.
Okay, so you're gonna light a torch and drop it
Catch!
Yep.
The dwarf catches on fire. Alcohol is flammable.
down. Okay, so you see the light go down. He's like, and you kind of see the light kind of dim a little bit, and you hear clink, 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 clink.
My chat wants us to burn the dwarf.
But it could be like an accident.
I guess we go down then. See what happens.
I'll go next. Ryan will step on the. Well, once the lift comes back up, Ryan will step on.
Before you descend.
Alright, so do I need to set Ryan on there, or?
Give me a second and D
Okay.
or something.
Alright. Take your time.
Remind the chat of the codes and things.
My chat once more, and Iram's chat, since if you're listening to both, if you have channel points, you can use them to give the party or the DM bonuses and stuff like that to the game. If you give any of the party members a token, a +1, +2, +3, they get a token that they can get a bonus on a roll of their choosing, I believe. If you can also issue an advantage or disadvantage on the next roll to any. Well, Mad One, that's what you get for using it all to try to force me to play Dark Souls 3. You can give the party advantage or disadvantage, or you can even give the enemies advantage or disadvantage. So feel free to use your points to give bonuses or detriments to the party as you see fit.
Give it to the wrong person. There we go. All right, so yeah, you can start descending now. If you
Alright,
want.
so I need to set my token in the middle, right?
Yeah, and then you just give you the option, and then you'll just immediately teleport down.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
And there you are. Now you're on a new map.
Wow.
Cool. Oh, it's a
How do you
whole
like-
other
how do you-
window.
Yeah. How do you like the new portal? How do you like the portal system? That is an extension that I think
That is
Diablo
awesome.
Bob,
I love
did you
that.
make that one? I think Diablo Bob and
I just had
Rob
the
Tui made that one?
compile
Yeah.
pop up for me. Should have just closed that.
All right, is
It's
the
the,
white circle
let's-
the landing?
I guess
Oh
I'll
yeah,
do
just release your tokens for movement.
The map keeps zooming in.
No. The landing is the top left circle where everyone's
Oh,
appearing.
that's cool.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you gradually, as over time, one by one, you each descend down. The dwarfs just stood there holding the torch, very unhappy that you left them down there for so long in the dark.
Tinkata, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that I won't force you to redeem that because the party doesn't really need it right now. We haven't done anything.
It's working at the moment. And it's doing great, Bob. Thank you very much. We were talking about portals.
No,
Bob made a mention.
it happens immediately when you use it. That's why it says instant.
Mm.
Yeah, so I won't force you to lose the. Here, in fact, let me refund that because you didn't know any better. Or actually, you know what? You got mod view up. Refund that yourself. Can I
I
not?
mean, yeah. If I redeem an instant long rest, it's not going to do anything for the party right now.
Yeah, that's why.
Mm.
Okay, I can't open another Google Chrome window.
They basically gain the benefits of a long rest without actually having done the long rest. They just suddenly feel more refreshed for no
Yeah,
reason.
but we just started our adventure, so I don't want to make him burn his. I don't want to make him burn 10k points.
All right.
for
so
nothing.
you'll get down to the bottom of the pulley, and I need to use this. So so the mechanism creaks as the bucket lifts. The bucket lift descends to the floor of a small cave where two dusty tunnels lead in opposite directions.
I should probably adjust that then. I'm sorry. I'll fix it. 10,000. Edit. No, that's pretty self-explanatory. The next time they get a lull, but they don't. The party doesn't really need it right now, so I won't. So I've refunded your 10k points to you, Tangata. Thank you, though. You can use those on something else.
I should probably turn that one off, actually.
Why?
Twisted. No, sorry, Twisted. Just gonna let you know, the ban in-game action isn't something that applies to this game. I'm not gonna force my players to not do something just because you ban them from doing that.
Yeah, that's more for when he's playing video games.
Yeah, it's like if you want me to stop using magic in Final Fantasy for some or for something, but I don't think I want to apply it to this one.
Imagine playing Final Fantasy VII without magic.
Yeah.
Oh man!
If I'm doing hard mode, I will kill.
No, I meant
kill
like
somebody.
Final Fantasy VII, not remake.
Oh, just on Final Fantasy VII. Nah, I'm doing alright.
Or imagine Final Fantasy VIII with no magic.
Okay, now you're just being cruel. Yeah. What? At the same time, why don't we just play Final Fantasy X without summons?
Oh God!
Buddy, the Tonari wants a hug.
All right, so you guys are now at the bottom of the mineshaft. The direction goes off into two separate directions. What do you do?
Ryan's gonna get. Where's Hahanori at? Did he just disappear?
You should be right around the corner.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm in a nook here. Hahanori, which way leads deeper into the mine?
South.
Okay, which way leads to the deepest part of the mine?
South.
Okay, cool. We'll do that then. Set up formation, and we'll go south.
Aye.
Oh, wait, where am I going?
Yeah, in front of me.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay, well,
There
left or right?
we go.
Ryan looks back at the
left.
party. Ryan looks back at his friends. Left or right?
He
Oh,
said
to
south,
left.
so towards south.
Okay, towards south.
You go over there. There's just a dead end. Just kind of like a cave in his little system.
Okay,
You
that's
have to
not.
go the
It's
other way.
not south.
It was initially.
There's a cave in there.
am I
Don't go
going
into
that
the
way?
wall.
I
Oh,
didn't mean to do that.
Anyway, let me just give you free movement again. Actually, no, wait, I'm not going to give you free movement because there is actually something you should be able to see from that angle. So let me just
I don't.
throw those on. Anyway, so can you see those?
I can.
Okay, so you see a table and chairs are set up in this area to create a space for miners to take breaks. On top of the table, two kobolds are poking at a giant rat with their javelins to make sure it's dead.
Ryan goes back to hand signals, signaling two enemies, kobolds.
Can everyone start making a stealth check?
All right.
He doesn't have stealth, so I'm just going to use a dexterity save. Oh, he fucking crit.
Shall I roll stuff as well?
Imagine
he's just become
critting
imperial.
your stealth roll. Drunk.
Really?
Oh
He's
no!
really-
You're rolling that one.
Really?
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my
fortunately,
God.
like criticals and natural ones don't actually apply to skill checks, so it's fine. It just means you did
Oh.
really badly. But I mean, considering you have a +9 to your stealth and it's 10 in total, you're actually
That's the lowest I could have ever rolled for it as a term.
To be perfectly honest, whenever it comes whenever it comes to kobolds and Yava just says I stealth, I just say you succeed because she literally cannot fail. Meets it, beats it. 10 meets and beats kobolds. Passive perception of 10. So let's see. So we've got fail, succeed, massively succeed, succeed, succeed. Yeah, okay. So most of the party succeeds again. So yeah, the kobolds do not know you're there.
Which way are they facing? Are their backs to us?
Well, they're on the table and they're kind of facing generally towards you, but they haven't noticed the light coming through the passage yet. But they probably will notice it eventually. You can hear them muttering to themselves.
Ryan's gonna signal
And you're
to
stabbed.
Ryan's gonna signal to Yava, then to signal back to Matey to hand the torch to Hahanori and tell Hahanori to stay.
Okay, I guess we'll do that shit.
Okay, so he's already holding one torch. He's like, give me another one,
Two
aye."
torches.
And then he takes the other torch. So I'm just gonna remove that from you.
So who in our party doesn't? Who in our party can't see in the dark?
I can't see anything.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm like super blind. in
Okay.
the dark.
Buddy system. Matey puts a hand on Yava's shoulder. Kenji puts a hand on Matey's shoulder, and they follow her.
Yep. Conga line.
Actually, you know what? This is stupid. Just give him the torch back.
Yeah.
Pick up your
This is
fucking
good.
mind, will ya?
I swear to God, if we continue like this, it's just gonna be fucked. Just give him the torch. Okay.
Okay, so Mate takes back his torch.
Yep. Matey takes back his torch because Yava and Ryan can see in the dark. They can't, so may as well just go balls to the wall.
I like those. Walls.
Alright, so because there's a potential combat thing, I've locked the tokens again.
Okay.
So
Ryan.
what do you want to do?
Ryan's gonna move in. I have a 30.
Okay, so you sneak in.
He's
between-
gonna move in, weapon drawn.
I'm actually hold on a minute. Like I'm actually gonna say like you get to about this spot. Because they are kind of facing towards you as a result of being on the table, so they are going to eventually start noticing because they do have dark vision themselves.
Okay.
And so they kind of start seeing your approach, and they kind of screech as they see you. And I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Give us the
Let
button.
I will give you the button.
The button.
So
Press the button.
initiative, select all request rolls.
Oh, I thought Kenji got a 20 there.
Okay, and as a result of this, we will have. Oh wait, the waterfall needs to have stopped by now. Sorry about that.
Yep.
And then I'll do this.
Okay, we've got a redemption in my chat.
Okay.
Tenkata has redeemed, giving Suyo a +3 token.
Right, I'm just going to trigger that one. Fine. You
Uh,
said it was a +3.
yes, +3.
Wait, I'm still in your chat. Yeah. Actually, I'll use the multi-stream one.
Give me one moment, Tenkata, and I'll let you know.
So I put the +3.
The +3 token is a 15-minute cooldown.
So it goes
Okay.
to Ryan, right?
Yeah, it goes to Ryan.
Cooldowns are like 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, they
10,
are.
15
The
minutes.
cooldowns are 15 minutes. 1-5.
Alright,
Oops.
we go. Okay, so I have too many windows open, so I need to start closing some of them. So +3 token. Well,
Now, how do
Let's
I
do
apply
that.
that if I want to apply it?
if you want to apply it yourself, you can always just go into items and just take it yourself and put it in your inventory. It's in items. I'm doing it now, so
Okay.
I've given you one. So you have a +3 token in there. Okay, so top of the round.
Also, keep in mind you can also give the party advantage, disadvantage. You can also give a disadvantage or advantage to the enemies. That's what those buttons do. They can affect anything in the game. The enemies, the party, whatever.
Okay, Matey, it's your turn.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just going to cancel your movement for the time being. I'm just going to leave because this is where everyone is at the time. So please don't try and move
Okay.
yourself until it's your turn.
He can.
So it's your turn, Matey.
Yeah, so schedule me in there a bit.
Okay. Obviously, you can't. You have the light, so you can now see. You should be able to see the kobolds.
Yep. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a good old guiding bolt on this motherfucker.
Ah, straight into the guiding bolt. Nice.
Straight into the guiding bolt.
Oh, have you changed your mode from standard to combat? Because it will just make everything smaller for you. A little mode at the bottom.
Oh,
There's preparation, and then there's combat. Oh, why did it not work again? I know why it didn't work again. Your ability is intelligence, right? Or is it wisdom? Yours is wisdom.
yeah.
And you have 3 prepared spells.
Yeah.
There we go. Why do you have Gift of Alacrity?
That might have been a mistake. No, that might have been a mistake. I might have accidentally clicked it or clicked a star or something. I don't know why it's there. Oh hey, I had a light spell the whole time.
Yeah.
This entire time
So
he had a
yeah,
light
you-
spell. We've had to waste 2 torches.
Do you know what's the best part about it? It's a cantrip, so it doesn't cost them anything to use it.
At least we know now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so you said you was going to use Guiding Bolt. So I'll put you into
Yeah.
the actions thing. So
Oh,
you
there
should
we
see a
are.
little dice with blood and things like that. So you want to grab the dice button, drop it on the kobold that you want to use it on.
Give me a little bastard.
Sakes.
Oh.
You see what I mean, right? This is okay. Yeah. So this blinding like ray of radiant light just goes straight up into the dark cave. It illuminates the entirety of the cave room, and it's startling both the kobolds. But it kind of goes astray and slams into the back of the of the mines. And you just hear the cluttering of rock and stone as it kind of crumbles away a little bit with radiant light and just kind of sears into the rock.
Okay. How many spell slots do I have?
Well, you move 10 feet. That would be that 1 spell slot you've used. You have 1 of 2, so you have 1 left. You
Okay.
cannot use another spell, because you've also used an action, but you can't use another spell after using a spell, unless it's a bonus action spell.
Okay.
At least,
I guess
I
that's my
believe that's how
turn,
the thing
then.
works. Yeah, so you're done.
Oh,
Do you want to move your last of your movement, or are you happy standing where you are?
I'm fine where I am.
Alright, so, Rain, it's your turn. Oh, Ryan, it's your turn.
Rain, huh?
Rain! It's rain blood down in the next room.
Okay,
Ryan,
Ryan's gonna move there.
Reinhardt!
Actually, can I instead step up to right here?
Yep.
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine.
All right.
Attacks of opportunity only trigger if you leave the
Yeah.
melee range of something you're in combat with.
Um.
And I make that perfectly clear. One of my previous fucking players uncorrected me on that one. It really annoyed me.
All right. Ryan's going to attack Greg
Uh-huh.
with his gunblade. And miss.
Okay, so you bring the gunblade down, and the kobold, out of fright, just kind of steps back a little bit, and the blade just barely sweeps past his nose
I need to pull my abilities up.
and clangs to the ground.
Okay, I need
Oh, no.
this
Um,
available. Oh no!
Oh no.
Waiting for that sound bit to play.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I don't have anyone in my chat dealing with the rewards, do I? So that should work.
So at that, I've moved. I attacked. This juncture, Ryan would just be like, "Come get me, you little bastards!"
I can't upload my rewards. Okay, so all right. What did you say? Sorry.
I've attacked. I've moved. At this point, Ryan would just, in his own just way, just be like, "Come get me, you little bastards!"
Okay, so it's Small's turn. And he's just like, he's just like, ah, crap, bail. And he's gonna he's gonna disengage from you immediately.
No, he's not.
Scamper. Oh yeah, he can't because you've got Sentinel. He's
No,
gonna
he can
try to
disengage, but
from
he's
you.
gonna get attacked for it.
But he'll stumble through your legs and attempt to go up to the north, and you get an attack of opportunity anyway.
All right, so, again with the 11. God damn it!
Okay, so he manages to crawl through your legs so efficiently. Your like sword clangs to the ground as he runs, and he just kind of bails So that was like 5, 10, 5, 10. It's 10 feet, so he's going to go this way, all the way up to about there. That would be his full movement. And he bails.
Alright, he has bailed. I need to zoom out a bit.
Yarver, it's your turn.
Okay, 1 second. I need to. Hold on. Can I move past
Yes, you can.
somehow?
By the way,
You can.
I'm
You
comfortable
can move your full movement.
I'm comfortable going today as long as you guys are comfortable with.
We still have like an hour before I have to start closing out.
Oh, okay, so you do have to close that at 3 hours?
Well, I'm going like I've given myself the 3 hours, but I've given myself an hour's worth of leeway to close up, so we're not just ending in combat if I can.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, yeah. So you get to about here. Are you happy with that spot?
I think so. Can I shoot I shoot at him from here with a bow?
Yeah.
Should
I
do,
mean,
yeah.
you could have shot from him anywhere in the hall. The
Okay.
closer you get, the less chances. He's not really behind cover. Ryan does not count as cover, so he's not getting in your way.
Okay, 1 second.
Allies do not impose disadvantage or cover when shooting. For some reason, it's just more fun that way.
Yeah, I don't want to accidentally like shoot him in the head or something. That would be unfortunate.
I'm not even the kind of person that if you miss, like, I'm not gonna have you be like, oh, you have to make an attack roll against Ryan now, because you missed.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at
Correct.
Rek. Yeah. So the name's coming from my screen.
It should appear above his head. Okay, you hit. So roll damage.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So Greg just kind of watches his buddy like crawl between Sawyer's legs, and Sawyer's trying to scamper to try and get him. As that happens, he kind of turns his head, watching his friend leave, and he's just like, "Right from us!" And an arrow just kind of shoots right past your ear, Ryan, as an arrow. Actually, not even right by your ear. It just kind of goes by your hip because obviously the kobolds are small. Actually, no, he's on a table, so yeah, your ear just sounds fine. It goes past your ear, and goes straight through the side of his head, outside the other side of his head, and he just kind of twitches for a brief moment, and then just falls down onto the table dead. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 1 second. Unless I could move. Oh, that's the other guy. Sorry. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's running away. Okay.
Apologies, I'm collecting laundry real quick.
Kenji, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move, like, I can't
Careful you
really
don't
see
hit
the
the wall.
path. Yeah, I can't see the path, but yeah.
Okay, so you get to about here. I'm just gonna cancel that one, and so you get to you've hit a wall. So I'm just gonna lift you up a little bit. How much of your movement have you used at this point?
I think we're full.
So it's like 5, 10. So tell you what, I'll just do it this way. So you came to about here, and your movement would have been there. So yeah, that would have been your full movement. You're just barely in front of her. Okay, so you don't see the other kobold at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you want to dash?
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay, so when you dash, that basically means that you're using your action to run, to basically sprint, and you use your action to double your movement speed. So you have another 35 movement speed.
You can get in range of him to try and trigger
Do you-
another
do you
attack
wanna-
opportunity if he tries to run again.
Yeah, do you want to move me, like, just as close as possible to him? I can't really see the path, so...
I mean, like, you get to about here, and this is the part, I think, where you can't see anymore.
Yeah.
So there's pure darkness back there, and you don't have a light source.
Don't worry, I'll
active
be
right
over
now.
there soon.
And since you used your action to dash, this is about as far as you can go, unless you want to... you can use half of that movement a little bit if you're using your hand to trail the walls, but you won't be able to see anything anyway.
I'll just move in, like, further if I can.
Okay, so you get to about, I'd say... Let me just release my view. So you get to about here, following the wall, and that's about as far as you get.
Yep.
You're now in total darkness.
Yep.
Besides the light source you can see behind you.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, right. Can you, matey? Can you give me a perception check?
I am back.
Cool. Perception check what?
Perception check, please.
Persteppins.
Just roll me perception. It's in your skills.
Fantasy Grounds
You hear
hates
this-
us today.
You hear this faint cluttering sound behind you.
That's not good.
And it is now your turn.
Well, I'm gonna go balls to the wall here. Make sure I go to here. There's
Okay.
some stuff coming on from behind us, so we want to be careful on that front.
The sound kind of sounded like something hitting the ground, by the way, just like something wood.
Oh, maybe the dwarf finally fell down that hole we were looking for.
I think they destroyed the They might have destroyed the lift.
No, that would have been a much louder thing.
Oh.
It was more like a single wooden object hit the ground.
Okay, since I'm out here, what I'm probably gonna do is
I didn't know if you decided whether or not you were just going to look behind you before you moved or not.
Yeah.
I mean, that is an option that you could have done, unless you heard the noise and just ran without looking.
Quick, get behind the meat shield.
Kinda. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, since I don't have someone,
Oh, and the light
since I
source
don't have
behind you
anyone
doesn't
in
come on.
range I can touch at the moment, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use the light spell to create a firefly of some sorts, to create a 20-foot radius of light just in front of me.
So you're creating light. I think a light is something you touch and it becomes.
Yeah, it'll be like a wall, but like the way it's described is a firefly or phosphorant moss.
Okay, you touch one object that's no longer. Okay, you touch one object that's no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends,
Alright,
the
I
object
guess we
feels bright light.
Is there like a rock on the floor I can pick up and do it to then?
Yeah. You can like there was a whole bunch of rock that was obviously created as
Hey,
a result of
Kagi.
your guiding bolt.
I'm carrying a portable weapon that could also be used as a torch.
Yeah, but I want to cast it in front of me towards Kenji.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you want to? Okay, so you create a you pick up a rock and you create light on that rock. You enchant it with light, and then you throw it down the shaft. Is that what you're saying?
Well, let's see. Would that be an
It won't float or anything. It's just gonna be
No,
a
no.
rock. that's-
Would the throw be like a bonus action or something?
Well, I mean, like light is an action. You can throw it as a bonus action.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be using light then. The way that light works, it gets a 20-foot radius of light, so it's 20, 40. And I'd be looking to like throw it just in front of Kenji.
Preset type, spell light, and so you throw it. Okay, so yeah, okay, the rock just kind of clambers off the wall past Kenji and lights up right here.
Yeah. So I want to see if that increases his sort of vision.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Bitchin'.
Is there anything else?
Don't think there's anything else I can do.
Excellent. Ryan, it's your turn.
I'm here. All right. Is it going to cost me an action to execute the kobold that's unconscious?
I mean, he's already dead. straight
Oh,
out.
okay.
Yeah, it's-
Sorry.
He has an
Yeah.
arrow through his skull.
Not a big surprise. Okay, so some shit might have been scurrying behind us, but it may be prudent to try and push forward to take out the other kobold.
Do I want to step on Kenji's toes right now?
I don't think he cares.
Huh. I could actually make that run.
Yes, you can.
All right.
Okay, you make it up to.
Surprise,
This one?
motherfucker.
That hits.
And I'm wielding it two-handed, so I get a D10 instead of a D8.
Why did that not just immediately apply to the kobold?
Maybe because you need to roll it on the kobold itself.
I might
Okay,
have
so
rolled.
yeah, you might roll it just in the chat. Okay, so you run up to the as the kobold is trying to flee from you. You kind of make your approach, and your gunblade, you just swing it down, goes straight down his back, opening up his spine. Blood just kind of gushes everywhere as he falls down flat against the rocks.
Who
This one
needs
is
gap
not
closers when you got a 35-foot run or speed?
I'm just gonna like clap a little bit while watching Ryan do that.
Ryan's gonna walk back up to Kenji and put a hand on his shoulder. Sorry about that. We needed to get him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Kenji, like for you, you just kind of been like, it's like touching, like you've been like feeling like the walls going. I'm gonna cast that damn kobold. It's gonna be in here somewhere. Once I get it, oh, it's gonna be dead. Suddenly, like a rock just goes. Yes, I can see it, and then Sawyer just kind of barges past you, slash. Or Ryan.
I'm surprised that run was that easy. I thought I would have to wait another turn. Usually, that's my luck. All right.
Okay. By the way, it is now eerily quiet behind you, and the light seems to have dimmed out.
The dwarf's dead, isn't he?
Has he run away?
I mean, we're still. I haven't actually exited combat yet. I've just turned the music off.
Maybe we better go
So
back.
that was the end of your turn. It would be Yava's turn.
I was gonna say, let's go back and collect Yava.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, where is that dwarf anyways? Is he like kind of...
He's behind us where we came down in the lift.
We should regroup.
Agreed.
Okay, so you're just gonna go over here?
Well, I can't see anything else yet, so I can't see where I'm going.
I mean, you should be able to see. You have dark vision.
Yeah, but I can't see around the corner, that's why I had to move up
Oh yeah, no,
first.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you just kind of moved to there. Kenji, where do you want to be going? I kind of figured you'd be regrouping in this room. Are you regrouping in this room? Are you regrouping in the hallway?
Yeah, what we're doing, guys? Are we going back into the room or are we carrying on?
Regroup in this room.
Yeah, let's regroup.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do that then. That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, just gonna move back here. So Kenji, it's your movement. Yeah, you have to be very careful about hitting walls in this game. So you want to go to about here. So let's say, and I'll let you go here.
At least he's being nice and not being like, and the darkness takes you.
Okay, and this is going to. Just give me a second.
This is the part where Irem goes, and the cave collapses and you all die. Game over.
Rocks fall, you die. But no. Oh shit. You're poisoned, paralyzed, and grappled, and restrained. And that would be. Oh yeah, also uses. Attack with advantage.
Are people getting attacked when I'm... Oh.
No, don't worry about it.
His ass dead.
Okay. Matey, your turn.
Alright. Since I've set the light rock down anyways, I am going to...
Hey, wait, the light should still be up over there.
Yeah, the light should still be up over there, so I'm gonna head down there myself.
I'm just confused as to why it isn't. It's not a torch, it's a spell light. Oh, it's apparently still there, but it's just not actually doing anything?
Weird.
Can you actually see the light up there?
I saw like a vague I could vaguely see it from an angle, but otherwise, no, not fully.
I think the light is there. It's just I just can't see because of where I'm positioned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that might be it. Maybe maybe it's because I'm using your views as well, and not mine. Let me. Oh yeah, no, it's still okay. I think. Yeah, okay. So, all right. So yeah, matey. So you're going over here.
All right. Be more wary. Okay. Again. Okay. And once more for love. Okay. I'm gonna do another light rock toss over to this area here. In the crossroad area.
Okay, so you're throwing another light. Okay.
Mhm.
How many times like?
It's cantrip.
Yeah, I know it's a cantrip, but it's like does it affect previous ones you've done, or does it just last for like an hour or something? I think you can just keep making them. Probably it makes sense.
Oh no! The spell does end if you cast it or dismiss it and cast it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So
yeah, that would have been pretty OP otherwise.
You also do have regular torches that you can use.
I do have a regular torch. You know, I mean, like I could probably like throw the torch to that crossroad area then.
All right, so you're gonna just toss the light from yourself over there.
Yeah, toss the torch instead of the light rock.
Set token light. So you throw it to like. If it
like
let me
yeah,
do
the
it.
sort of like crossroads between what we were deciding between left and right.
Oh, preset. So just disappear. Why? Hey, preset torch. Fucking do it. Thank you. Why is it not working? I have too many lights things.
Blinded by the light.
Why won't it let me fucking do it? It's actually starting to really irritate me. Add light. Preset. Torch. There we go. And I'll just remove it from you. So it moves a little bit. So yeah, you can see there. What else would you like to do?
Don't there's anything else I can do. So on to the next.
Okay. Ryan? You have a dying kobold in front of you.
Oh, he's not dead, but he's dying?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's go ahead and just remedy that.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're kind of dealing with another issue right now.
No, I'm kind of. It would count as a mercy killing under my.
There is something far more useful right now, but okay.
I'm sorry. You want me to not play to my character?
God damn it! We're all gonna get each other killed.
We're gonna get it what?
We're all gonna get each other killed.
Okay.
Disabled is dead on my screen.
Fine.
Yeah, it says dead, but like so you mercy kill it and finish it off, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's ended. You're going to go into a wall there.
Okay. Go ahead and cancel that out then, and I'll redo my path.
You can't just do a straight line because it will try and follow your straight line, and if it hits a wall, it will stop.
I hit a wall again. Did I not?
No, you're
All right,
fine.
I still have 30. I still have 10 feet of movement, or 15 feet of
Yeah,
movement.
get close to me.
That's what I'm doing. So I still have 15 feet of movement.
Because you used your action to coup de grace, you won't be able to dash.
Yeah. So just 10. Oh, I'm right there next to him. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's the end of your turn, Yava.
See if you can get closer to the crossroads area. See if you can probably snipe anything that might be out there.
Okay, let me just see 1 second. Oh.
This cave is a really tight fit.
Yeah, boy.
Phrasing.
Wait, how far can I go? I'm gonna go
30.
like 15, 13.
30.
Oh, 30, let's say.
Yeah, I think you. No, actually, you took a feat, which gives you 40 feet of movement in total.
Oh,
Or
okay.
full.
Doesn't she? Wait, hang on. Time out. She's a Makote.
Mhm.
Doesn't she get?
You have
Doesn't she get
no.
a thing
That's
that
only
gives her
for,
an extra 5?
no. That's the seekers.
Oh, seekers only.
He
Okay.
is a keeper. Okay, you don't glide into the wall.
I wasn't. It's a bit awkward, so I wasn't sure where I'd go.
Okay, so after you finish dragging the first one, you make a little symbol after you dropped it. Then you can drag that one and make an extended version. So it will make a kind of a trail around.
Oh, okay.
So don't just keep dragging
Diagonals.
it from yourself, because otherwise it doesn't work. So you don't see. You see like up the end. You can see like around the corner on the floor is now the burned out remains of the torch that Haha Nori was previously holding. You don't see any signs of the dwarf otherwise.
I'm gonna probably be stealthy, so I'm not sure what's the end. So I'm probably stealthily move across.
Have
further.
you? How much of your movement did you move to get to there?
I think it was at 30.
Yes,
Yeah,
you should have about 10 more
30.
movement.
So what is it? Move 35? Did you say?
You can move 40 feet.
Yeah, so you
According
can
to your
move 10
character
more.
10 more. Okay. Oh,
Because
God.
you took the mobile feat, which gives you another 10 feet of movement. When you use the dash, you could difficult terrain doesn't hinder you. You don't provoke attack of opportunity. You don't grant attack of opportunities if you decide to hit something and dash. So you can do hit and run. Okay, that would be the end of your turn, unless you want to dash.
See, it's something like that would
Unless-
not trigger my sentinel.
I could dash. I mean, I can't really do anything else anyway, so I might as well just dash.
Oh, if you do dash, you won't be sneaking. Just so you know. 'Cause if you're
Oh,
sneaking,
okay.
it'll be an action
Yeah,
to
I wouldn't recommend it
sneaking.
personally.
Okay, fine, I won't dash. I'll just stay here. I mean, I can't really do very much right now anyway.
Be heading way too far away from us.
Just give me. Yeah. Okay. So from this thing, you can hear this this noise. Anyway, Kenji.
Yep. Yep, that's my full movement.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Do you want to dash, or are you happy staying there?
I'll just stay here for now.
Oh. Six. Stop opening that there. Okay. So. Okay. Oof. Oh dear. Oh, actually, that's not so bad. So from the distance, because obviously there's a little bit of light here, you just kind of hear. And then like, and the dwarf just comes and stumbles and crashes down here, covered in his own blood, falls straight down on his face.
Oh my god.
Um,
How terrifying
um,
is that for poor Yara?
Matey.
Alright, I'm gonna Much further in. I'm gonna grab my torch.
Okay. I'm gonna have to apply. I have to use the torch and apply to you again.
Okay, let's see what I see so far.
Okay, so you just see face down Hahanori, who looks like he's in a bad way. He's like
I want to see what I see from the
shredded to
position I'm
pieces.
on.
Let me go. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry,
So,
I
I'm
need to
now
apply.
readying the light, so I'll be back to.
Wait, you picked up your torch again?
Yeah, I
You
picked
said.
up my torch on the way. Not a fantastic amount of light. What? I don't see anything.
You don't see anything around the corner yet because there's a corner.
No, I don't see anything at all.
We're doing this shit again.
Blinded by the darkness.
I can't remember. Okay, so token vision. No. 3 tabs. Torch. Add. I don't know what I just added that to. It should have been you. I mean, I don't know, like... You can't see anything again.
Nope.
Close the thing again and then reopen it.
Okay. Closed. Okay.
You see now?
There we go.
Okay, I forgot that's how we fixed it last
Okay,
time.
so good grief. Can I grab the dwarf and throw him behind me?
Sorry, what's that?
Grab the dwarf and throw him behind me.
Okay, so that will be an action. So yeah, okay. Let me just get on the right thing. So yeah, you just clang him right over here. It's like he doesn't really say much besides just damn it.
Is he like dying?
Johnny's.
I mean, he doesn't look like he's not dying like per se. He is just very, very hurt.
Okay.
I think that's the end of your turn
Yeah, I suppose so.
because I don't think you have any more actions to do anything. So,
All right.
Ryan, you should be able to move just ahead of me, I think.
I wasn't done, but okay.
Sorry.
Alright, so that's gonna be 20... 15? I don't know.
Do you want me to move you back?
Yeah,
that-
please do. I lost my count.
Yeah, that was 15.
You was there.
10... 15... 20... That should put me in the room with the bucket.
Let me know when you want to move.
Bucket. Right there's good for now, so I can get ahead of everybody. Okay, which way did the dwarf come from? I'm assuming
Just
in
this
the right.
area right of me.
Okay,
east of
so
me.
I got 15 more feet.
Yep, get ahead.
10, and
Sorry.
then
There, so you
I'm gonna get the max out of my
so-
5, man.
Right. Okay. Cool. So before you can see a creature. It kind of looks like a brain with a beak and lots of tendrils just kind of floating in the air, and all the tendrils just kind of
Did you
weaving around.
really use a
like
beholder
intimidation
against us on our first quest?
It's not a beholder.
Oh, okay.
No, it's what do you call it?
It looks like this.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
terrifying.
It's an intellect devourer, isn't it?
Oh boy.
No, it's not an intellect devourer.
It's a brain with a beak and tentacles.
It's like something I'd find in Resident Evil.
Oh, growl.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, I can still attack though. I need to first do this and this. Alright, now how do I do my token again?
In what way?
How do I use my +3 token?
Oh, okay. So you just tell me that you're using a +3 token, and when you've done so, you put it down in your modifier below the screen, the bottom
Okay.
there,
All right.
the bottom left, underneath the chat box, and just click on the modifier, push 3, and then it'll add 3 to your next roll, and I will just remove it from your inventory.
In the below the chat box, I don't see +2, +5.
No. Click on where it says 0 and modifier on the big box.
Okay, it says adjusting.
Right. Yeah, and it says adjusting.
Okay,
Push
+3.
3
Okay,
on
cool.
your keyboard.
All right, I'm gonna use my token then.
Okay, and I should just go into your character sheet and just remove that.
All right. With that, Ryan's gonna pull his pistol and fire. Or no, he can shoot with his gunblade, can he?
Yeah.
You can do, yeah. I think I gave you a gun.
Yeah. You gave me a gun option here.
Gunblade, yeah.
So he's two-handing the gunblade, just to make sure there's. So that's a +3. I'm going to fire on the grill.
It looks like you're using the pistol one. If you just want to use the gunblade one, you can just use the gunblade at range. Although it would be slashing, not piercing.
Yeah. So.
I'll just use the pistol.
Yeah, that's what I did. Was just use the pistol. All right. So that's a 23. That's a hit according to the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hit.
And that's 11 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you pull your gunblade up, you aim and pull the trigger. With a rapid bang, the bullet flies from your blade straight into the front of the grill, and it kind of just recoils back.
All right, come here.
Pain from the noise, from the bullet going straight through its face.
Ryan's gonna go ahead and verbally taunt it. Come here. Come on.
I'm gonna roll intimidation. Is that what you're doing?
Do I get to do that?
I mean, you can if you want. If you want to try and intimidate this creature, I don't think. Probably do it at disadvantage because I don't think it's gonna work.
Oh, okay. Let me click disadvantage then, and then I'll pick up intimidation and. Oh, I can't.
I mean, although in the intimidation in this instance is just to get it to attack you, so.
It's like a taunt.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Pretty good considering you dropped an 18 and rolled a 16. So yeah, no. You're not entirely sure whether or not it's reacting the way you want yet. So we shall press on.
All right, that's fair.
Turn. So that would be Yara.
Okay.
Target's ahead of us. Snipe it.
I'm pretty sure the party heard the gunshot. It's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, there's kind of a little bit of a ringing in your ears as the reverberations of the gun is just echoed through the entire cave.
She's gonna move up here.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can move through me if you need to.
Yeah, no, I couldn't see where I was going past you, so.
Okay.
She didn't really see where she could have gone.
Oh, okay.
Can I shoot from here? Do I need to move any further?
No, you can shoot from there.
Remember, I don't count as
Okay.
cover, so you literally can just attack through me.
That's fine. I just wanted to know if I had enough distance. Okay.
When it comes to like shooting through your character, you can just assume like your character's just like duck, and then like, as a free action, you just kind of duck out of the way, and she just lets loose the bow.
You duck. Where?
An arrow to the back of the head. I said
Damn it.
duck.
How?
Yeah. Okay. So you let loose the you let loose the arrow right after Sawyer ducks. Ryan ducks. The arrow goes straight towards the Grell, who kind of just lifts up a little bit, probably from the recoil of the previous attack that it's taken. And the arrow just kind of goes straight through its tendrils to the other side and clangs against the rocks at the back.
Brilliant. Oh well.
Is there anything else you wanted to do? Oh, because you only used a little bit of movement. You could end up just ducking back away if you wanted someone else to be able to get in and.
Yeah, I might go back and explore a minute ago. If I can get back over there. Oops, let me move the map down.
Okay, we'll just leave you there.
Yeah.
I
Kenji.
would have moved forward, my friends, but the mechanics of the game don't let me.
Mm.
There's some invisible force preventing me.
Tink, tink, tink.
I still see nothing.
What do you mean? Oh,
I
you don't have a
still
light
can't
source.
see. Yeah. I'm just gonna move a little bit closer.
Yeah, okay, if you insist. So you kind of barge past. Ryan. You
That's
can't really
the-
see
yeah.
anything. You can't see anything, so you're just kind of like, where is it?
As he
But-
barges past Ryan, a single tear goes down his cheek. I know the feeling.
So how do you like it, Ouija? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just end my turn there.
All right, great.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
cool.
You know, for
so-
a mine where people come in and work, that's pretty dark.
Okay, so as you're in the front, you're kind of looking back and forth, trying to let your eyes adjust to the cave. You kind of feel like these tendrils kind of start encroaching on you, and you quickly just reel back a little bit as just kind of escape its grasp as it attempts to grapple you. In response, you hear an angry and the angry barking of the grell as it tries to jab out your eyes, but you feel like you can hear the movements with your ears. Your senses for sound are so strong. You hear the reverberations of the entire thing's form lunging towards you, and you just quickly duck down.
Game one,
Just
we're already trying to
barely
gouge out
avoiding-
eyes.
And you barely avoid getting slammed in the face by its beak. Haha Nori is just like and that's it. This is done. Matey.
Okay, put me in there.
I'm just gonna be like, see, and I'm gonna be like, ah, just like
Right,
scream.
yeah.
Blinded by the light. That needs to be a meme now. Every time a light source pops up on Kenji.
Hey, you hit.
Bitch.
Okay, that's the last of your spells, by the way.
God damn, man.
Okay, so as Kenji is being attacked by this girl, his beak aiming towards his head, and he's just barely dodging out of the way. Matey comes around the corner with a torch, and then there's this beaming great light that shoots straight past the both of you, right, and crashes with a bang of radiant light hits this girl, knocking it, reeling it back. As it takes significant damage, you can see the flesh kind of searing off from the blinding light of the guiding bolt. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, other than saying, oi, right, get the flank on him.
You read my mind.
You want to? You want to stay there, or you want to move back away, or not?
No, because I think if Ryan's turn is next, he could probably go in for the flank, and then Yava could make up the space between us.
I've got
you've
a,
just gained a 3+ token. Yeah, I've got a request.
Yeah, I've got a request to give Kagi a +3 token.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, requests. That's the command I needed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll hand that over.
Wow, you got a +2 and a +3 there, Kagi.
Can I
Oh, you
combine
got-
them?
You can use them whenever you want.
Oh man, dude, I would save that for a rainy day if I were you.
Let me just open your inventory. And we'll just throw that in. So he already has a 2+2 token. So did you say that there's another request for a +2 token?
I have on my chat. I've got a request for a +3 to Kagi.
Yeah, I also had that in mine.
Who was it? Who was yours from?
Together,
Oh
strong.
no, it was no. Okay, so it was your one. So yeah, he's got a +2 and he's got a +3 now.
Okay, cool.
So I redeemed it on your one.
Ah,
All right, cool. So Kagi, you've now got a +2 and a +3 token. Good, congratulations.
awesome, that's it.
Oh, that means that I need to trigger on my one real quick.
Yep.
Just open up the request on my one. So that's not complete quite yet. This one is. I gave you. Okay, sorry, I gave you a +1, didn't I?
You gave me a +3 earlier, and I used it.
All right. Well, you have a plus. You gave yourself a +1.
No, I didn't. I gave
No,
a
you
plus
gave
1 to
Kenji.
Kenji.
Okay, no, sorry. I'm reading I'm reading your name rather than the actual thing. So you gave Kenji a +1. I know I gave him that.
Then I gave Kagi a
got
plus 2.
+2. Yeah. Then you got a +3, which I gave to you, which I'm marking as complete.
And then Kagi gets a
and
plus 3
then-
from my chat.
All right, cool. So all my requests are now cleared.
Cool.
Okay, sorry. Are you staying where you are?
I am, yes. I'm hoping Ryan will go for the flank and we can gang up on this guy.
Speaking of which, it's your turn.
Okay, can I make that move to get to the flank?
Most
It's
likely,
going to take
yeah.
you a little bit of effort because there's a tiny bit of a gap between the two of you, so I'm going to allow it. But I am going to remove. I'm going to say that's difficult terrain, so I'm going to just remove. It's going to cost you 10 feet rather than 5 feet to squeeze through.
I've got 35 feet of movement.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know that so it's going to work. You can get behind.
Okay, that's
So,
my.
bounce.
All right.
Now you get an advantage.
So you do not get advantage. That is
You
not
get a
how the
plus
flanking
2.
works in my one. You get a +2 for being flanked behind him, and anyone else that joins gets a +1.
Okay, so I will set the plus 2.
I sent you this. I put this up on the forums before. You approved it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I might have gotten mixed up because I was doing some flanking rules on another game recently.
That's
enough,
fair.
But I still.
I'm also sleep deprived and haven't slept the entire day.
That's fine as well.
All right,
It's
so
nearly
I'm
over.
going to, since I'm now flanking, I'm going to attack. Oh,
Did you apply
nat
the +2?
20!
Oh! Oh!
Nice.
Oh!
I'm gonna go ahead and burst. Since that's a successful.
Hold on a minute.
What?
Sorry. You don't even need to do damage. How do you want to do this?
What do you mean I don't need to do
Decapitate
damage?
it.
I have to do 30
have
points.
Listen. You do
Got
listen.
the crit shot, don't we?
When I have crit charts and fumble charts, yours triggered. It says effect decapitation. You decapitate the growl.
How do I
you
get tell
wanna
you
do
to just
this?
cut it off its tentacles? This is decapitated.
Yes!
I was gonna do burst strike, but I guess not.
You don't need to. You've already decapitated.
Well, since it's just a floating head with tentacles, we'll just say Ryan jumps and chops the fucker in half vertically.
All right, cool. So yeah, you kind of okay. So I'm going to describe this. So what you do is, as Kenji is kind of trying to dodge these tentacles, and the guiding bolt is just seared this grill. It's kind of distracted and recoiling. You take this opportunity to just kind of bounce off the walls past Kenji, immediately jump behind him, maybe do a forward somersault behind, and slash straight downwards, and it is just cleaved clean in half. And the two halves just kind of splat to the ground on either side.
Da, 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 da.
So as a
Kenji's
result of
just
that-
gonna be super annoyed because he ain't got to shoot one thing.
So what was that about me being a useless character?
Okay, no, seriously. When I was playtesting this specific dungeon, this Grell, party wiped you once because it kidnapped Kenji from the lower level, brought him back up here. You guys dashed afterwards. It killed him long before you got there, and then because you were so separated because of the differences in your speed, Sawyer, you kind of tried going solo against it for a little while, and it just kept attacking you to the point until you eventually just died outright. Then Yava jumped in, and Matey came in after that. Matey fell kind of quickly afterwards because you were you're incredibly squishy, and Yava just couldn't take him up by herself, even though she nearly did. But it did wipe you all.
But it
the
didn't
reason I said
expect
that-
teamwork.
I mean, I played this game on the assumption that you guys were going to go through this entire thing as murder hobos, because that's just the best way you can expect any players to go through it, regardless of what you guys actually do. Because if you go as murder hobos, I know that you're just going to try and attack absolutely everything, and therefore I can test to see if that is a viable option. And if that's not a
We are
viable option, then the
methodical
roleplay is
murder
fine.
hobos.
Well, no,
Anyway,
no. We were murder hobos, but we were tactical murder hobos. Get it right.
Okay, so now you have a moment of time to. You
What's
have a
nuke hobos?
you have a moment of reprieve, and you're able to kind of get your bearings.
How much
as
damage
combat
did it?
has
How much
settled down.
damage was that, by the way?
The Grell itself had 57 hit points.
Yeah, but how much did I do since I didn't roll damage? Was it just an
Well,
instant
around
kill?
about-
It was
It
the
was
crit
just
roll.
It was a crit roll, just because the effect of the crit roll was decapitation. Because you use the slashing weapon, the head is decapitated. If you use the blunt weapon, you would have crushed it. If it was a piercing weapon, you would have pierced it. And a type that would likely leave target dead. If this action is not possible due to the nature of the target, which in this instance it was because you could just split it in half, you do standard critical damage instead, and gain an action point. But I decided it was more fun. I decided this one was more fun. So it had about 27 damage by the time you already cleaved
Decapitation!
it. So, which I think was probably if with your burst damage would have done that much damage anyway.
Well, no, because I can only do a max of 14 with the slashing. I don't know what the crit does exactly. Does that just double damage?
It doubles your roll.
Okay. And
So
then
you roll twice. You roll twice the dice.
and then
if
the
you use your-
burst strike is an extra D10.
Yeah, but at the same time, like the burst strike just adds to your damage, doesn't it?
No, I roll another D10, and it does thunder damage
yeah.
separately.
It adds D10, which means that as it would have been a part of a critical slash, you would have added 2 D10 from the burst strike as well.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because all you're doing is adding damage. You're not making a separate roll to the thing, unless you have unless the burst strike also affects other creatures, and then you just add the roll that you hit with them as well. So yeah, it just adds damage.
What happened here is, what I think happened is, because it was using a slashing attack, he's probably using the critical hits revisited. Now, some of them trigger a minor or a major injury. It sounds like he triggered a major injury in that second roll that happened, and then rolling on the major injury chart, got a 20 on that, and decapitated it.
Something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure how the Fantasy Grounds does it. It does it for me automatically. There is no chart that I can reference.
That explains the ghost dice I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
There's blood everywhere.
So, anyway, I think we're getting around about to the time where we're going to wrap up soon. So
It's
what
about
would
10
you guys
minutes
like
till.
to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and harvest this Grell.
Okay then. So the Grell is an aberration, I believe. So that's going to be Arcana. Let me have a look. So let me open the Grell. Yeah. The Grell is a medium aberration, so that's going to be in Arcana. So you're going to need to add your deck. Actually, do you want to appraise the thing first, or do you want to just straight harvest?
I'll appraise it first.
Okay. Then can you roll me a Arcana check? In this instance, you're using the Arcana to identify the creature type.
Yeah.
So I'm allowing it, despite the fact that you're probably not trained in Arcana, because it's not really a magical thing.
Wow.
Wait. Oh, you rolled a 19?
Yep.
Which gave you a 20 with the plus. So, okay, yeah. So you know, based on analyzing the 2 halves of this Grell, that you can get 2 tentacles from it, a vial of Grell poison, and also the because the card is so clean, despite the kind of the cindering a little bit, you can get almost an entire Grell hide from it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get as much as I can.
Okay, so in this instance, add your Dexterity Modifier to the modifier, which is the 4, I believe it was, and then roll the Arcana again.
Good roll, good roll. Oh, I reroll ones actually.
You reroll ones? Okay,
he's
you
lucky.
do that again.
That lucky rabbit's foot.
That's not much better, but...
Do you want to use any of your tokens? Have you used any of them
I've got
yet?
a
'Cause I think you
+1.
have one.
I'll
You've
use
got a
my
+1 token.
Okay, you get a +1 to give yourself the 10.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to you're carving through the size of this Grell. You haven't ever harvested one before, so you're not entirely sure what you should be doing about it. You do manage to get the 2 tentacles because that's fairly easy. You just kind of cut them off, so you get those. Unfortunately, as you get to the poison sacs that the girl has in its tendrils, you kind of burst them a little bit, so you end up coating yourself with that. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Mhm. How do I do that again? Is that just saves? Yeah.
I mean, I can just
I think I'll do it.
demand one of you.
I think so.
Okay, 10. Right, yeah, so you coat yourself in this poison, and you kind of immediately seize up
Yep.
Oh.
as you're
Medic.
carving through this.
It's going
By
so
the way,
well as well.
this is no longer a countdown.
Alright, bring the dwarf in this fella over here.
Yeah, he's starting to mumble a lot over here. You might want to heal him up quickly before he...
Arthur, you drag the dwarf over with Kenji. Let me do my business.
Alright.
I would like to point
No,
out,
wait, I'm not-
folks, that was a flawless victory.
Yep.
Flawless victory.
Yes.
Nobody in the
was.
party took damage. Flawless victory.
Yeah, this is actually going a lot better than every single one of my attempts.
Yeah, because we're working as a
The dice-
team.
I mean,
I
I
think
got
the
pretty
dice
lucky.
hate me.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky with them 2 attacks.
Okay, so yeah, you are poisoned. You are paralyzed as a result of being poisoned.
Yeah, I throw up.
Oh dear.
Okay. Alright. I'm coming in to just...
I've
See if I
released tokens.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can, like... Yava, can you bring the dwarf over here? I'm gonna see if I can
Yeah,
apply
sure.
medicine.
I'm dragging the door.
Put them over there.
Yeah, I'll see if I can apply medicine to, cure him of the poison.
Let's go ahead and just take a look over here without actually stepping off
Okay,
into the
so,
chasm.
A hole on the west side of this chamber opens into the central shaft, letting in the sound of the waterfall. The floor in the north end of the cave is 5 feet higher than the south end, with a rocky ridge separating them, and a slope on either side leading to the top of the ridge. The walls above the ridge gleam with gem deposits.
Okay, so Yava's about to have a field day.
Oh my
You actually
god.
can get them from here, I think.
Oh.
So what's a 21 on medicine do for this poison?
I'm gonna say that you analyze the poison of the Grell, because obviously there's some remains from it as the poison sac kind of exploded. You're able to analyze it, get kind of a nice remedy about it. You have some herbs about you that you feel that could potentially alleviate the symptoms, and you kind of mix them up together and they work. And the 2 of them are no longer poisoned and paralyzed.
Hey, Agan.
That's all jolly good. Just a quick thing. I'm going to sort of give a nice little supposed punishment to this fellow. He's coming in quite a decent amount of his own blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make this like really awkward with him. I'm just gonna like bring him into an embrace and like, hello, sunshine. Don't worry, you're safe with me. And I lick his bloody cheek.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
I love it.
What is wrong with you?
Don't worry.
I love it.
And I just sort of just like lick my lips and just gulp.
Okay. Can someone get me the fuck away from this guy?
That sobered him up real quick.
Fortunately, he's kind of resistant to the poison, so like he's coming back on his own anyway. But he still suffered the poison. God damn it. So you're out of spell slots now.
Yeah, I am.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in this cave?
Are we safe to take a long rest?
Can I
I think you might be able to set up a little camp in here if you want. There will be when next game rolls around, I will probably roll to see if anything attacks you. But
That'd be kind of nice because I'm kind of a paperweight at the moment now.
Yeah, we can set up a small camp here and chill.
Can I check to see if there's anything that I can like get out of this room? Like,
I mean, you can investigate if you want. Just roll me an investigation.
where's investigation? Oh, there it is. Oh, great. Never mind.
You can't see any like kind of loose gems or anything, but you can still see that as a result of being in here, it's kind of similar to one of the previous rooms. There's mining picks and stuff around, and there's gems that are lodged in the thing. It actually, if someone spends an hour chipping away at the walls of the ridge, you can mine these things. And seeing as how you're planning on spending a long rest here anyway, like a long rest for like 8 hours, you are literally camping it for 8 hours.
Can I like take one of the picks and just be like,
hi ho, hi ho.
just be
It's
like,
off to work we go.
banging at the
So
walls.
as you guys kind of start clamoring and like putting together some of the materials you have from bags to start set up a campfire, all of a sudden you hear ching, 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 and you look over and then Java's just there clanging away with a pickaxe. You can't resist anymore.
Ryan's not surprised.
Aha! Yava has reached minor level 2.
Yay! Woo! I can now get the Roby.
I'll assist Yava in mining the wall.
Okay, so I keep in mind you have to keep in mind that you guys are doing this as you're as you're going through. So I think as we have now hit 8, this is probably a good place to stop.
I'm down.
So we can have a final discussion of how things went, how everyone enjoyed the game.
Well, clearly your playtest didn't take into account the fact that we were all working together.
Maybe not.
Tactical teamwork.
Thing is like I've never I've played with you roleplay wise on Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Kaki I've played with before, so I kind of know a little bit about how he works. I kind of know how Eli works, and Smid I've never seen work before. So I kind of had to try and figure out what would you be like in D&D, and then I just decided this is too much effort. I can't be asked to figure this out. So you're all murder hobos.
Yeah, I think you'll find that I am a lot different than how I used to be in Cliff's Edge. Like I've got stupid amounts of charisma in comparison to back then.
Taken shown up and is put 2,000 towards the Quite the Feat challenge. By the way, do you guys want to put any points towards the feats?
Yes, screw it. All right.
Good point.
Because
yes.
there's the Quite the Feat challenge, which I will give you guys a feat if that is fulfilled. That's going to stay up indefinitely. That can be applied to any of my streams because it seems only fair that way.
Yeah, Quite the Feat.
And the other one is if that one fulfills, the other one fulfills, I will give you each a random magic item.
Well, I've committed the maximum amount I can to the stream, so...
I've committed all my points to the stream, to the Quite the Feat challenge. Give me a second feat. You saw what happened when you gave me the first one.
Yeah, I could actually go with being mobile. That would be quite nice.
Okay,
So I'm just giving myself a +3 token.
I'm not entirely sure who is still here, but I'm actually going to just quickly go because I tried to pay attention to my chat, but I didn't want to interrupt the game.
Smid gave himself a goddamn token.
So okay, I have to reshare a map for lighting apparently. That seems kind of dumb. To be seen by players sometimes. Okay, so tomorrow degree. No. Okay. So that one's a funny joke there. Drunk magic. I have to make Thinking Mage.
So you need a token.
So you're giving you're handing your token over to.
I'm handing a token over to Eli. Yeah.
And I've given myself a +3 as well.
Oh, okay. So more requests. Then I will apply those in a minute. So there was a question. Athletics is when you fumble. Let's see. I may have made it.
Yes, you do, Tenkata. Yes, you do.
Okay,
Athletics is a arm wrestling contest with Mike Tyson.
Tenkata has redeemed the giving a +3 token to Eli.
And token is given. Oh God. Ryan, you get a feat.
Yes, Agan, you boss.
Let's go, fellas.
Agan gave me a feat. Agan gave me a feat. Oh, let's break Gunbreaker some more.
Yes, let's make the OP character more OP.
Rain's
By the
just
way,
gonna like
Taken,
go around killing
no, not
everybody.
Taken.
Just
Twisted,
gonna
to
watch.
answer your question, on name weapon, does that give someone one or what? No. The naming of a weapon just means that the next time a weapon of that kind comes up, I will name it that name that you have given. So it could take a while for that.
I've got another redemption here.
Mm-hmm.
Tenkata has opted to give Smid a +3 token.
All right, let me, because I haven't redeemed any of these things yet. Let's just quickly take care of those.
I've been redeeming them as we went through, so I have a good record of what's going on my side.
So
I need to go look at the feats book.
I don't complete them until I've actually done them in game. So let's find mine. So that one's your one. I can see that 3+ token for Smid. So Kenji gets a +3 token.
Oh no! Wait,
yeah, is that what I'm seeing?
Kenji gets a +3 token from my chat. Yes.
Okay. Items +3 token that has now been applied to the inventory, so you can go ahead and clear that one.
Okay, so I've completed that one. Cancel complete. All right, cool. Tenkata, thank you for giving Kenji another +3 token.
So on my one, I can't apply the one at the top yet because that hasn't triggered. Smid also gave himself a +3 token, so you have 2 of those. So mark is complete. Yava gets +1 token. Is any final thoughts on the game before we head off?
I actually loved it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot as well.
My only regret is we're doing this every other week.
I just hope that.
That's just because
yeah, I know.
Time.
I just hope that I get a chance to like kill someone.
It'd be nice if I hit anything.
once we're like out of the dark and I can actually see things, it'll be better.
Yeah.
It's funny because if you could imagine this as an anime, like Kenji's just there going, I see an enemy, and Sawyer just jumps in, I got it, and then he's like, oh, I'm being attacked by a grail, I'm gonna stab it with my dagger, and then Sawyer jumps around the back going, I got it,
mine.
Mine.
The only thing I need to deal with now, Ryan, before I can redeem it, what feat do you want?
I'm looking through them right now. Oh no, I shouldn't, but I kind of want to.
You should.
You see what I'm seeing?
No.
I picked up. I looking at Mage Slayer.
Oh no.
It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of Sentinel, except when somebody casts a spell, I get an attack of opportunity. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon against the attack against the creature. When you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, the creature has disadvantage on the saving throw it makes to maintain its concentration. You have advantage on a saving throw against spells cast by creatures within 5 feet of you.
I'm just going to point out that this, as nice as that sounds, I don't understand why any creature would try and cast a spell within 5 feet of you because they'd gain disadvantage on that anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm looking for the others still. Don't worry.
Okay, so Kagi, you was going to say something about the game.
I dig it. I was quite well enthralled, despite being on the brink of collapse.
I already got Sentinel. I can't take it twice.
Eli, what about you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and the dwarf thing was a quite nice touch. I know that's part of my story, so.
Yeah, that was a rival that she had come across in her backstory.
Yeah, I kind of failed when I tried to steal stuff off of him.
He caught her stealing, but she still managed to get away with his stuff. So she ruined his entire life by taking everything that he owned.
Nice.
I can't take powerful maledictions.
By the way, the reason that I was making him so loud and obnoxious the entire time is because I really wanted you guys to notice when he shut up.
Yeah. I figured things were getting kind of weird went ahead, and I was like, wait a second. And then I realized I saw his bloody mess, and I was like, you know what? Let's make his day worse. And I licked him.
Actually, I
Licked him.
think
Hardly even knew him.
I know what I'm gonna take. I pick the mobile feat.
Mobile
Okay.
is good. When we get the quite a feat, I'm personally gonna get mobile myself.
All right, I have picked up mobile. I now have mobile and sentinel.
Okay, great. So I actually am a little relieved.
What? That I didn't take Mage Slayer?
No, there's a different one.
Well, I hope we get that quite a feat so I can find it.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if I want to tell you or not. I think I already told you once before.
That I've forgotten.
Yep.
You should probably just leave it at that, in case he gets more curious.
Tenkata, you
Fine
still
by
have time.
me.
You still have time to issue tokens, just not the +3s. You can issue the 1s and 2s though.
Did I
Right.
even choose a feat? I'm just trying to look for my abilities.
Yeah, you chose mobile.
I chose mobile as well. I just couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's the
oh there
reason-
it is.
That's the reason you have 40 feet of movement. Now Sawyer has 45 feet of movement.
I'm faster.
Getting the Grell in such an amazing way has made him so much more hyperactive.
Oh yeah, I did choose mobile. There it is.
Let me
I need to
just
go into-
badoop.
Wait, what happened to that window?
We are 2,900 points off of the quite a feat goal.
Okay, mark is complete. You've taken the feat.
I have taken the feat.
Is it-
I need to adjust my speed now to. Oh, it's already done. All right, cool.
Six. Hey, can we not raise the Dark Souls 3 anymore? I like the fact that it's at 69%.
Nice.
You have 69% destroyed soul.
I can't. I'm surprised at these guys, man. Like 69,952 in just like
7 days.
like 7 days.
There's
That's
23 days left.
yeah. These guys have been on it. They really want to see me just hate myself.
They want to see you suffer.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been helping a little. Discuss with Smith. We already raised 420%.
Blaze it.
I don't quite have another fight at 50k, but enough to afford feet once. Who wouldn't let me?
Hey.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the points and stuff. So
Yep.
I'm actually gonna see if we can find someone that we can raid then. unless
Yeah,
you're
I'm gonna
and
go do the same.
streaming yourself.
If I might make a suggestion.
Yeah.
My buddy Carrione is doing Dead by Daylight on Saturday, and he's getting back into the swing of things. If you want to go do a joint raid on him,
Yeah. We can.
yeah, let me spell his name out
Can
for you.
just- Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
All right, so
But-
he's coming back to Dead by Daylight. It's been a thing with his stream where he does Dead by Daylight on Saturdays. He calls it Dead by Saturdays. And he's a variety streamer just like myself, just like Irem. And he's a fantastic guy. He's one of my best friends in the world. I love the man like a brother. He is. If you are not following this man, trust me, do it.
Alrighty then. With that, I believe we are done. So,
Yeah.
everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. We will be back with D&D 2 weeks from today, where we will proceed to figure out exactly how these guys are going to deal with the remainder of the kobolds within the mines themselves.
Spoilers. You just told the party there were more enemies in the fucking mine.
Oh, you
Yes,
ain't done
they
yet,
are
are you?
all.
There's still. Anyway, more points. We're just gonna go now.
You all take care. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. Irem, I don't know what your schedule is. Are you going to be streaming tomorrow?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
I probably will. I actually haven't done my speed run yet, but I don't know if I necessarily want to do it tomorrow.
That's up to you.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna go back and continue playing Final Fantasy VII because I got to finish that before the 10th.
if you want to join us, there's my Discord. I upload my speed runs and everything to YouTube. And if you like Twitter, I have Twitter.
Excellent. Yeah. So, okay, thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.
But
Raid.
Let's go watch the
Yeah.
surprise on his face when, 2 raids show up at once.
It's a custom.
Whoa! And a raid out of nowhere from Xander. Buddy, how you doing?